Claus?
Hungry.
How do you think he got so big? Eating gravy. Right?
It's delicious.
A lot of questions answered there.
That's right. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Cookies, I think, is the key. Right?
Oh, boy.
Cookies and milk.
Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
Josh Arnold here.
Chickster.
At the I Hate Steven Singer's sidekick chair, there's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick.
I don't know how you're sitting here in your short-sleeve golf shirt. You're making me cold. Are you not cold?
I do not know.
Man. All right. You get that way sometimes.
Yeah, I
But he has a heater over there. Don't let him fool you.
Well, it's not on right now, but
No, we've solved a mystery yesterday. We've been hearing some kind of ringing a bell or something in our headphones, and it turned out it was Tom's heater all this time. And he, of course, was looking around with us. What the hell is that noise?
What could that be?
isn't one of the many frequencies I'm missing in my hearing.
You're right. I can barely hear it. Yeah, but
It's not on.
No.
So if you're hearing it now, it's something
No,
else.
we're not.
No, we're not. It sounded like ice being swished around in a metal can.
Oh, okay.
Is what it sounded like. It clang, 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 but it wasn't. It was his heater. So
Now, wait, hang on a second. Testing. Hello.
everybody do it. Make it appear normal.
I got that. All of us
Early morning. I've been up for 3 hours. Why is it not working now? This is a new trend. I'm going to have a chance to use my high school Spanish right now.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
bueno.
That was a complete waste of my life. I believe our winner for Week 15 in the Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks competition, I'm assuming it's Edward Bonilla.
I believe the
Two
L's.
L's?
2 L's, I believe. It's just like Bobby Bonilla. Yes, I think it is Bonilla.
But you never know. No, this guy is from a place called, Chick, stand by for another Buckeye,
I'm standing by.
Struthers, Ohio.
Never heard of it. I have no idea. I'm searching it.
Nor have I. But
Very few places in Ohio I have not heard of.
if you know Edward Bonilla, tell him, guess what? He's our winner. He wins a $500 gift certificate from Steven Singer Jewelers. All right. He got 16 of 16 games correct in the Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks competition.
That's perfect.
Oh, okay. It's up near Youngstown, just south of Youngstown.
Okay, there's a 13-way tie for first place. Mr. Bonilla beat the tiebreakers closest to the correct score of that Atlanta versus Las Vegas game. And by the way, we do have Atlanta Falcon news coming up.
Yes, we do. Those of you who listen to the show for a long time,
Right.
Tom every now and then will dip his toe into the sports talk world, and he'll get caught up in a certain story. And today it's the benching of Kirk Cousins for
only because it reminds me of
Michael
something else.
Penix and. And it is Penix. It's not Penix.
There's two great jokes there.
Yeah. It is a big story because it's coming late in the year, which isn't normal for benching a veteran quarterback, but the Falcons need to do something. So they've benched their Falcon quarterback.
They lose to the Raiders?
Falcons beat the Raiders.
That's what I thought.
But he threw an interception and only had 112 yards.
Oh,
But that isn't the real problem is the so-called spread. Chick, do you want to explain what happened?
I'd rather not. All right, I had. What did I have?
Did you have 5.5 or?
Yeah.
I had
that's
5.
6,
I had 6. I had Vegas plus the 6, and Vegas they win
15 to 9. 10. 9? 10. 9.
Yeah. Anyway, the spread.
push?
I did not get the push because they had an extra point blocked. So it cost me. After all, the whole weekend, I had a parlay and a bird cage and the whole thing. It cost me $38,000.
Okay,
I'm
good.
so sorry.
That is tough.
That's a tough weekend. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to have to sit here.
So congratulations to Edward. Once again, if you know Edward, tell him, hey, wake him up. Tell him, hey,
Eddie.
we're gonna hope to talk to him tomorrow. And you can be a winner for Week 16, which begins tomorrow evening. So you got plenty of time. Just go to bobandtom.com/contest and pick the winners. And you could get that beautiful gift certificate from Steven Singer Jewelers. Ladies, don't forget
Struthers, Ohio has a website.
Yeah?
Struthers, quote, the city with heart in the heart of it all.
How about that?
And they're announcing a new dog park in Struthers.
All right.
Exciting news.
And you will, and Struthers also, it says you'll, how do they put this? You'll love the holidays in Struthers.
All right.
Oh, that's sweet.
What do you think of that?
Sounds like the location of a Hallmark movie.
It could very well be. And the new dog park, that could be their meet cute. They have one guy, the guy has a dog and the girl has a dog, or another guy has a dog and they meet in the...
There are some good animal-related ones.
Yeah.
You can have like a guy with a reindeer at the dog park, something weird. That
is weird.
Adding the cute to the meet cute.
Oh, and the guy...
Dogs would go nuts if there were a reindeer.
The guy thinks the reindeer is a dog?
That'd be okay.
Is that what you think?
Or he's getting the reindeer ready for a nativity scene, and then someone goes, "Hey man, there's not supposed to be a reindeer in a nativity scene." He goes, "What's wrong with you?"
One of my favorite Hallmark movies, there's a reindeer farm.
Really?
Yeah, it's called Northern Lights of Christmas. Oh. Very good. Ashley Williams.
You ever been up close to a reindeer?
I have not. No.
I have, up in Alaska, yeah.
Yeah, there was one, they were walking down the streets of Vail, Colorado one day.
Like naturally?
Oh, yeah, all dressed up. There's a guy with, he's on a, what do you call a horse leash?
A rein?
I don't know. Tether of some sort. Sorry, I'm not a horse person. I admire those who are, however.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really cool.
That is cool.
And he had all kinds of bells and really cool
Have
stuff.
them at our zoo.
Wasn't the rumor that all these girls who like horses were, ready to party?
What?
Isn't that right?
And typically sized.
Oh,
queens,
absolutely.
Yeah, because they're riding a horse.
Cigarette drink horse.
That's all they're doing, riding that horse.
Yeah, right.
And I don't know how, by the way, who came up with it, and why did women go along with it for so long? They ride side saddle. It seems
They
incredibly
were wearing a
dangerous.
skirt.
No one does that anymore.
No, even if you're wearing a skirt, you don't ride sides, do you?
No.
Do they have some competitions, side saddle competitions?
I would
Now?
think you.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's dangerous.
Seems like it. Seems like a good competition.
Kind of a Victorian idea that the woman wouldn't want to spread.
Right.
Wow. Okay.
Are you trying? Were you trying to flower that up a little bit
Well,
before
they
you
would-
went ahead?
No, I
and
just
said it?
They could lose their flower riding a horse.
exactly.
Could.
Yes.
And therefore worth less.
Right.
Wasn't
Not
that
worthless.
always?
Well, I always have found it humorous that they have something. In fact, just yesterday I was standing at the grocery store looking for something called champagne vinegar, whatever the hell that is. I never did find it. And
Brand of douche, I think.
It's right by the red wine vinegar and the white wine vinegar.
Usually for people that are having affairs.
Okay. In any event.
No, it's a douche I'm using. Huh? Really?
It comes in bubbles like they play that Lawrence Welk theme, the champagne of bottled douche.
Comes in bubbles like Michael Jackson.
Hang on a second.
Okay, now I'm losing my place. Oh God.
It's in the salad dressing aisle for the next.
So, anyways, they've got extra virgin olive oil.
Sure.
Extra virgin. So that means when the olive oil was a teenage girl, she didn't have a bicycle.
Yeah. Or did gymnastics.
Why did the Popeye people? They came out with spinach, Popeye spinach. That wasn't. Why didn't they come out with olive oil? Why didn't they do that?
They did miss that.
Seemed like they missed the boat on that.
Boy, did they ever.
Worst cartoon of all time. No, but not as bad as Felix the Cat.
I think back in the day, olive oil wasn't as popular for olive oil. Did you ever have olive oil in your house?
No.
No.
Well, no, but
We were Americans. We had butter, Christy.
I was 100% white trash. So
We had Crisco, right?
lard and canola.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Olive oil did have a huge resurgence.
Popeye had some hidden gems, him mumbling and rumors of what he was saying.
Son of a bitch. I'll kick that bastard.
That's about it. I'll give me Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck any day.
Give me the Jetsons. I watched them. They got Astro in the episode last night.
How sweet.
Trowfaz, right?
But pardon?
Trowfaz?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the dog on Jetson's first name, Trowfaz.
Trowfaz, Astro.
Astro?
Now, coming up, we have a live nativity gone wrong and more.
Oh, no.
And some other very exciting stuff coming up.
You want to hear more about Struthers, or are we done with that?
No, we'll come back with it.
Okay.
Looking forward to that. Right now, I wanted to congratulate Edward Bonilla from Struthers, Ohio.
The city with heart, in the heart of it all.
Sounds great. Because he's got that Steven Singer Jewelers gift certificate. I want to tell you real quick about Steven Singer Jewelers. You can't go wrong. Diamond stud earrings. Time is running out. Do you really want to spend your last weekend before Christmas at the mall desperately trying to find something?
That's no way to live, boy.
No. You can knock this off in the next 5 minutes. Just go to IHateStevenSinger.com, and Steven Singer has those Earthborn real diamond earrings starting at just $298. And by the way, if you bought them last year, you can upgrade and get the full value of the ones you bought last year. This is the Steven Singer guarantee. Full value. By the way, these are real natural diamonds. And they're flawless to the eye, near colorless. Steven makes it so easy. What you do is you go to IHateStevensinger.com. Then you take advantage of that free shipping. So you'll have it. What is today? Monday, Tuesday. Christmas is a week from today. So you can get this done right now. The #1 gift. Did you know that Steven Singer Jewelers apparently has more, diamond stud earrings than any other jeweler in the country?
I did not know that. Wow.
Yeah, I was talking to him about it. It's amazing.
Oh.
So he's got plenty, and he'd like to lay some on your friend, husband, daughter, lover, wife, whatever.
Concubine.
Whoever wants some great-looking jewels. He's also got, of course, great bracelets, et cetera, et cetera. IHateStevensinger.com. That's the way to go. Tell him the Bob and Tom Show sent you, if you please. Real diamonds from a real jeweler you can trust. And you could win that gift certificate. Once again, log on to bobandtom.com/contest. Thank you, Steven Singer. Coming up, also, a tremendous world record. And, what's that in the bathroom? Oh, that's a live tiger. Well, we'll find out about that, too. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey, Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
What are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes. Gah.
My shoes, you say? Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We are live in the Napa Auto Parts studio. Got a little surprise coming for you here.
Okay.
Surprise for the...
Performing cats.
It's not performing cats. Is the surprise ready? Bring them on in there.
I'm holding my breath.
Now, Chad Daniels, comedian,
I'm not
joined us in
looking
the
yet.
studio.
Neither am I.
Along with Chick McGee, Josh Arnold. This is Tom speaking. The lady of the house, Christy Lee.
Hi, everybody.
Is it the real Aruba Ray?
It is not the real
No, I
Aruba
haven't.
Ray.
I know what it is.
Is it the backwards singer?
Oh, no.
It's not the backwards
Mark.
singer. I've brought in
That's great.
I have brought in a...
now listen to how he
Fabulous,
pronounces this, Chad. Listen.
Now, this is a real rock and roll cat here. You can see he's got the tattoos, just like you, Chad.
Got the Rush T-shirt on.
Wearing a Rush T-shirt. He's got a beard like he's a waiter at a hip restaurant. Kind of a,
I do that on the side.
Kind of a super hip looking mega goatee, nice head of hair, big stash, and he's what he's carrying in his. What do you know what that is, Chad?
It looks like the gun from Mission Impossible 5 snuck into the orchestra.
That's right.
That is a bassoon.
Bassoon.
A bassoon. And I bring this up because the other day I was in a restaurant.
That's not how you were pronouncing it.
Bassoon.
Bassoon.
You were
is
saying
what Is
bassoon.
that what you were saying?
Bassoon.
Bassoon.
Okay, bassoon.
Thank you.
Say it again.
Bassoon.
Bassoon, not ba.
Right.
Bassoon. Okay, bassoon.
Are there any famous rock songs that feature the bassoon?
Was it? What is it?
Wait a second.
Oh my God!
I'm kind of stumped.
Oh, wait a second.
All All right, there are at least 5 other
There's a
bassoons.
Smokey Robinson tune.
Oh, okay.
That's got
Tears of a Clown?
Tears of a Clown.
We have just had. We have just.
right at the beginning, Tears of a Clown, yeah.
Yeah.
We've just had 4 other bassoon artists enter the room. Is a bassoon player referred to as a bassoonist?
Bassoonist.
Bassoonist.
Wow, so there are now 5 bassoonists here.
Are those all the same size bassoons?
No.
Is
When
there-
do you want me there, bassoonist?
Now, I know as a former clarinet player, there's also a bass clarinet.
Right, are there alto bassoons and bass bassoons? And
Yes, there's contrabassoon.
What does that mean?
Twice the size of this.
You have to
Plays
smuggle
about
them.
the lowest note of the
Yeah, exactly. The contrabassoons are smuggled,
Contrabassoon, yeah,
as Christy just
smuggled.
brilliantly said.
If this happened in a high school, they'd lock it down.
Pablo Escobar was
I'm not even kidding
a
you.
contrabassoonist.
I can actually bring one of those in sometimes.
Okay.
Once again, this is the Rock E Bassoon Quintet. Rocky Bassoon. Oh, there's more. That's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Rocky Bassoon.
When you become a Bob and Tom VIP member, you get more and less.
Wait, what? Which one is it? More or less?
It's both. VIP members get more stuff to hear and less commercials not to hear.
So Bob and Tom VIP is a good deal?
Yeah, more or less.
So how about giving Bob and Tom VIP a try? Get the link at bobandtom.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Josh Arnold, hello.
Hi, Chick.
There's Christy Lee.
Hello.
Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
Ace Cosby's here. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick McGee. Coming up
Happy holidays.
quite a reach I'm planning here. Sometimes you have to really stretch to connect things.
Yeah, sure.
It's the way you always do.
I do enjoy that, and I'm working on something right now involving our winner of Week 15 of the Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks competition.
No.
Is that right?
Edward Bonilla
Oh, poor Edward.
from Struthers, Ohio.
Edward.
And we're going to, when I get this organized, I will let you know. In the meantime, like I said, it's kind of a stretch, so there's some machinations in the background.
You want to know your elf name? We've got a couple of, you know how we talk about stripper names every now and then.
Sure.
What is it? Your pet's name or one of them?
The street you grew up on and your first pet.
Well, we've got all kinds of formulas for your elf name.
Oh. I'd love to hear one.
You know what? I believe you.
Convincingly?
I believe you, and thank you. I'll do Josh. Your J is the letter of your first name.
Yes, sir.
Zippy.
Oh, okay. I'm already on board.
Zippy, and the first letter of your last name. Arnold. A. Joyberg.
I'm Zippy Joy. Bird or Berg?
Berg. Zippy.
That seems somewhat odd.
All right. That's interesting. How the man
Really?
work
I'm sad as accountant.
He owns the company.
Zippy Joyberg.
He's the landlord.
I don't think that's where this should have gone, but
Well,
I kind of blame the elf.
Okay.
how about, let's do it. Chick. C is Peppy.
And then B is Horowitz.
Peppy is Peppy Twinkleton.
All right.
Oh, God.
How about that? Tom, your T, right? Chipper.
Right.
Griswold, G. Pinedorf.
Chipper Pinedorf.
Chipper Pinedorf.
I like these.
That's a good one. I love these. I
Christy
agree.
Lee, K. Coco.
Coco, yeah.
Coco Cookie Court.
Perfect.
Coco Cookie Court. Ace Cosby. Peppermint. Gingerberg. Again, what's going on here? But Gingerberg, iceberg, ginger cookies, iceberg, cold. I get it.
Okay, all right.
And Pat got one. Let's see. Chippy, Chippey. Chippy Godwin. Chippy, again, Peindorf. Yeah, there you go. The
we're
Griswold.
brothers.
Yeah, brothers. You two are Peindorf.
Maybe we're twins.
Elf brothers.
Yeah, there you go. How about that?
Okay, now it's very important. For example, if you have a dog and you get up in the morning, your dog will stretch.
Sure it does.
They just do it naturally because they're smart.
Well, they don't want to pull anything.
We all need to stretch.
Yeah, we do, especially as you get older.
Yeah, and I am going to stretch right now.
Just get on with it.
With this connection. Now, Ace, you said you thought you knew what it was. Go. What do you think it is?
Struther Martin.
Very good. Now,
you have a small well you go to.
And once again, Ace would...
Boy, he's had 3 lines this year.
If I could speak for Ace in a moment, please. Tom, thank you for employing Ace, by the way. But he wants you to know that Ace is still in charge. Don't ever forget
Okay,
that.
I'm sorry. Yes,
Good God.
and because
It's
Edward...
the holidays, Ace.
Our winner of Week 15 is Edward Bonilla from Struthers, Ohio. I was not familiar with Struthers. The only time I'd ever heard that word was there's 2 places. Sally Struthers from All in the Family, the very fine actress.
Sure.
And if you go back 50 years?
And if you go back, one of the great character actors of all time, Ace.
I'm going to say 60 years.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Butch Cassidy was 68, 69.
Struther Martin is a character actor famous for both Butch Cassidy and for Cool Hand Luke.
Morons. I've got morons.
We have no money going down the mountain.
Exactly. So for those of you that haven't seen Butch Cassidy, it's fun.
They know him as the team owner in Slapshot as well. George Roy Hill loved him.
Oh, yeah.
He's great.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Or in the beginning, is it Civil War, the Guns N' Roses song?
Oh, right, yeah.
Just play that. That takes 10 seconds.
Oh, my. That's
Geez, Ace
3 shades.
Tom,
Ace 3
doesn't
shades.
like Struther
Tom, stay
Martin.
down, buddy. Stay down.
Tom, you're bleeding.
Ace is just kicking the hell out of you, man. Here you go. Here's Guns N' Roses Civil War, I guess.
Okay. This is so similar to what I was going to do, except it's not humorous.
Ace, you want to take this?
That's a famous line, of course.
Yes.
From Cool Hand Luke with Struther Martin.
Right.
And we talked to Tim Wilson. He was also a big fan of Struther Martin, and he posited what if Struther Martin were singing Stairway to Heaven. So for those of you familiar with Mr. Martin, you'll enjoy this.
It's good
perhaps.
that we played the first part.
Yeah.
Except with the sad, soft music, taking virtually all of the comedy out of the room. Plus a band I can't stand.
No, you missed it. Plus a band I can't stand. Let's not.
Here we go.
Yeah, if we said that was the Allman Brothers.
Oh my God!
No matter what that song was, he would have liked that song.
Yeah.
And remember what he told me.
They had a couple dogs.
Remember what he told me after he's in this mood now. Remember what he told me yesterday morning. Why don't you just go home?
That was the opening break.
What I'm saying, if we, you would have never known that was Guns N' Roses if we hadn't said it. That song, that doesn't sound like them.
It's lovely.
It took all. It didn't
take anything out of it because there's nothing there. Go ahead and push the button.
The melody here
it's
is sad.
still fun.
One of the saddest.
You're thinking too much.
It's the holidays. Can't we all just...
Hey, shut up.
Shut up.
Four Eyes. Here we go. Here's
2.5
Could we have, just out of respect for our good friend Tim, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, Struther Martin sings Led Zeppelin.
There's a lady who's sure that all that glitters is gold. And she's buying a stairwell to heaven. When she gets there, she knows that if the stars are closed, with a word, she can get what she came for, or she's going to spend the night in the box.
Now this can be a good song or a bad song.
We need to work on this.
It's entirely up to you.
Or mean some bitch of a song.
What we have here is failure to communicate.
Thank you very much, Tim Wilson. One of the great lines of all time in any movie. What we have here is failure to communicate. Struther Martin spoke those words, and Struthers, Ohio, of course, the birthplace of Struther Martin, and of Edward Bonilla, our Week 15 winner. Don't forget to get yourself registered for Week 16. Go to bobandtom.com/contest. Well, we're going to find out if we talk to Mr. Bonilla. We haven't been able to get a hold of him yet, so if you know where he is,
I'm running like the wind.
No joke.
Now, it's time to review a couple of things from yesterday's program, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind. Here's time.
I missed it. What did I miss?
I yelled at Chick and called him a crab ass. That was the opening salvo.
Oh, wow.
Why don't you just go home?
That's what he said?
Because he doesn't ever get in a bad mood.
No.
But he bounced right back. It was good. He had a good show.
Shut up.
And then he got mad because.
Thank you very much.
Were you here when we brought up scorigami?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I'm very excited.
You're still talking about that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The 48-42 game?
Yep.
Well, the fact that score had never taken place in the NFL, I thought was absolutely fascinating.
Okay.
Absolutely fascinating.
Yeah.
And now,
What other scores have never taken?
Oh, Christy, come on.
Oh, there's a whole chart, Christy.
I'll poke your eyes out.
What's left of them?
I mean, you can still find it because scorigami hasn't folded yet.
He loves
7.
He loves
no
that
7.
8 times.
8?
He loves that joke.
Yeah.
As long as the day.
Let's see. We found out that Pat's son wants to go skiing over the break. So we're trying to get him outfitted. It'd be fun. But we're discouraging Pat from skiing because he's got such a...
Bad
you got a lot of hardware in your back.
I do indeed.
Right, you don't need to fall.
Yeah, that would...
Pat's son's never-ending quest to leave him penniless.
Oh, kill his dad.
That's so true.
Chick is thinking of taking a break, Josh, from the shoe-in picks while on vacation.
I think it's a good idea.
I think it's a great idea. Who said that? Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Well, why
A
wouldn't
vacation
you?
is a vacation.
Yeah.
That's right. I might put it up on Instagram. I don't know yet.
The guy alone.
Leave me alone. It's vacation,
because
man.
he still has to make a house payment. How do you think he's going to get any money coming in?
He's lost
when
$38,000.
That's why it's time
She
to
listens
double
to
down.
me. Well, there's never been a better time to take what you lost, double it,
Oh, sure.
and bet it all. Yeah, that's true.
We had a great visit from Ed Septic, and we found out that his cousin, who is somehow related to those of Spanish culture, her name is Latrina.
Oh, God.
And she has a son named Dookie. So we found out that the Pop-Tart Bowl, actually the trophy, this is really kind of cool. It sounds tacky, but it isn't.
No, it's the most amazing. Now, this is truly, absolutely fascinating.
What?
The trophy itself. Now, you know that they have a Pop-Tart mascot that comes out for the
Right.
Pop-Tart Bowl.
He dances around,
And
looks
then
like a Pop-Tart.
And then
Yeah, I've seen that.
they eat the mascot at the end, quite literally.
At the end of the game, the mascot jumps into what looks like a giant oven, and then it rolls out, and all the winning team eats him.
But the trophy, imagine what is it, like a 3 or 4 foot trophy? But it's looks like a quality, nice,
like a bronze kind of thing. Yeah.
with a big bronze football, whatever it is on the top.
Yeah.
But it's also a functioning toaster.
What?
Yes, you can put. They put Pop-Tarts in it. You press a button, and they go down, and it is actually.
I think it's cooler than you're imagining, probably.
Yeah, it's hard to describe how cool it is. And there it is, Christy.
Here's the absolute.
Now, see, it's wrapped in that cellophane. Pop-Tarts are wrapped
Put the
in.
Pop-Tart into the football.
And then it pops out at the top. Yeah, it's well worth watching the video. I believe that they got together with our friends at GE Appliances to create this great production there. And you can see the thing. It pops right out of the... Is it popping out of the football?
Yeah, it sure is. 2 of them.
That's some...
That is cool.
It's kind of a... I mean, how many prestigious awards are also kitchen appliances? And you know how I am. I prefer the cup to, say, the dishes they give out.
The plates.
The plates.
I like to think at one point Oliver Reed might have used an Oscar as a muddler at his home bar.
Yeah, among other things, maybe.
Peter O'Toole or one of those guys.
Well, yeah.
You know how old Oliver Reed was when he died?
I don't know, 42 or something?
No, it was like 60. Oh, I thought he was like 70 or 80.
No,
It was early 60s.
Oh, that's it?
He
Because
drank
he was in
himself to death.
Gladiator.
He died during Gladiator.
He died
at a
during
bar.
Gladiator.
Yeah, I remember they were saying there are scenes in
2000.
Gladiator where they only show him from the back and they had someone do his voice.
Heart attack in a pub.
Oliver
I
Reed.
mean, he overlived.
In Malta.
Yeah, but
Sounds like a great way to go.
I know the pub.
there's a great scene in the movie Women in Love, based on the D.H. Lawrence novel. Highly recommended with Oliver Reed. Now, but the Pop-Tart Bowl, nice trophy. It's worth looking up.
Okay.
The Tostitos cup, of course, is full of salsa. You get to go.
Nope, no, it's not.
All of the. I think it's nice that they actually incorporate the name of the bowl. What was the one last night? The Frisco Bowl or something?
Cooper's Coffee, Frisco Bowl.
Scooters.
Scooter's Coffee.
I'm a big fan of Scooters.
Oh, I like Scooters.
Yeah.
See, shouldn't they make that trophy like you could make a cappuccino with it or something?
Memphis beat West Virginia 42-37 last night in the Frisco Bowl. I thought Frisco Bowl. Oh,
Yeah.
San Francisco.
That's
No.
what I thought.
Frisco, Texas. Frisco Jones.
Frisco Kid.
And actually, this one we can kind of do, Christy. We can.
Yep.
You know a lot about. You're a classic rock gal.
Yeah.
What? This is now worldwide. Worldwide, they did a survey of tattoo parlors.
Yeah.
And they found out which logo or a sign from what rock band was the #1 tattoo.
The lips or the tongue from Rolling Stone.
See, that's what I would have thought too.
Stupid.
And-
No.
Guns N' Roses.
No.
That was #2.
Yeah, that was up
Very
there.
good, very good. I wouldn't have guessed that. I was stunned that the Stones weren't in there.
#1 would be.
It's certainly one of the most famous album covers of all time. There are no people in it, if that helps.
No people in the band or on the cover?
On the cover.
Oh.
We'll spill the beans. Pink Floyd.
The Prism, the Dark Side of the
Dark Side of the Moon
Dark Side
cover.
of the Moon.
Yeah.
That's the #1 tattoo.
The #1 tattoo involves the band Pink Floyd. It doesn't specify if it's that cover.
Oh, it does it?
It just,
I thought it did.
That's what I was wondering, because Pink Floyd doesn't have an exact logo.
Yeah, no joke.
it just says the band most used is Pink Floyd.
By the way, which one's pink?
That's fine.
Have a cigar there.
Oh, very good. Nice tag. The
man's on fire.
Number 3 is Ramstein, which
Really?
which by the way is the last name of one of the elves in Chick's little quiz.
Ramstein. What
Often
is
in
that?
HR.
Is that a logo?
And then
Apparently we don't know.
Number 4, Metallica. Number 5, Nirvana. Linkin Park. Slipknot, one of Josh's favorites.
Doing all of them, huh? Okay.
Just the top 10. 8, 21 Pilots. 9, Iron Maiden. And 10, Tool.
Christy, you went to a 21 Pilots concert, didn't you?
Yes.
Not a rock band.
No, they're out. They're not.
Yeah.
Especially classic rock.
But Rolling Stone's not in the top 10 is surprising.
Yeah.
As Tom would say at this point, if he heard someone else do this poll, where did you get this? Who conducted this poll? And how are the lips not anywhere in the top 10? That's ridiculous. This poll is fraudulent,
But
I
think
believe is the
about
word
the
you
age
use.
group of the people getting tattoos too.
But again,
I mean, younger people are they?
Dark Side of the Moon came out in what, 73 or 4?
73.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ace. The one they do show, they show a guy, and it is a sort of a primitive pyramid with the rainbow going through it. It's not a particularly good one.
Oh, it's
looks like it was probably done in prison, but nevertheless,
Prism.
Nevertheless, those are some of the things we learned yesterday. My favorite story, though, was the guy that got pulled over, and he said to the police, they've got it on in the video, you can hear the guy go, "I'm a professional drinker." He blew a .326.
Well, that's pretty good numbers.
Yeah.
He is a pro.
Christy, they asked him, how many drinks do you think he said? He said, probably 10.
He didn't say a couple.
And the police know, look, the standard answer is 2, no matter how many one has had. But to be, I had 10, officer. I'm a professional drinker. He's about to become a professional a moped driver or bus taker. Coming up in sports, what's happening over there, Mr. McGee?
We did have a bowl game last night. Memphis is your winner. We also had the NBA Cup. You guys on the NBA Cup, the championship last night, went to the Bucks beating Oklahoma City. You guys care about the NBA Cup? Yeah, I don't think anybody does.
Wait a minute. each player gets what, $500,000 that wins?
I saw a clip this morning. A lot of empty seats.
I didn't even know anything about it.
This might go down as the biggest failed idea in the history of the world.
Is this the first year for this?
Yeah, it is.
No, last year.
The ratings were, I'm sure they didn't get it.
And that game does not count, right?
In the standings, no, it does not.
But for the player, if you're the winning team, they got each player got more than $500,000.
Some of the guys who won on the Bucks, that was 25% of their salary.
Wow.
What's the point?
That's a lot of money they aren't going to be spending on child support.
Oh.
Isn't that nice? Yeah.
I don't know where that came from.
Wow.
Usually it's the Chinese angle that he takes.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, 10% has to go to...
Everything goes to China. Okay.
Tom, why don't you do the commercial?
It's
coming
common
up.
knowledge. They don't...
Coming up, we have... I've got one more story I have to tell
the NFL
Christy
might
about.
have more babies than the NBA, but I mean, what's his face alone might have nine babies. Who's that one
Nick
guy?
Cannon?
Oh.
Yeah, what about entertainment?
I think he pays for those kids.
Oh, he does?
I think so.
Boom Boom Cannon? All right.
Freddie Boom Boom Cannon. Well, your favorite vocalists. Right now, I want to say hi to our buddies at the Silac Insurance Company. They're authorities on, you know what?
What?
Annuities.
Oh, those are nice.
What's an annuity? That sounds complicated.
What happened to the song you were singing for Silac? What happened to that?
Was it annuity?
Attaboy.
Oh, I started too high, didn't I, Pat?
Should have confusing
No such thing.
Yeah, you do it, Sam.
But where you start? Annuity.
There you go. Sinatra do it.
Such a wonderful word.
Okay, annuities. What's that? It's about when you retire having money. Ever thought about that? Because most of us have jobs that when it's time to go, the boss doesn't go.
Not me. I'm going to be ward of the state.
Yeah. Hey, chick, don't let the door hit you in the ass, but I'm going to keep paying you. Wrong. You got to take care of yourself. So looking down the road to Social Security, should it still exist, may not cover it. This is where an annuity comes in. And the experts on annuities, the authority on annuities, of course, the Silac Insurance Company. So what is an annuity? Well, it's a way that when you retire, you've got money coming in, and it's all set up so it's going to keep coming in. Get all the details and find out what restrictions might apply. See if you, in fact, qualify by heading to SilacINS.com. Silac is spelled SILAC-INS.com. By the way, you can just go to bobandtom.com and see Chick McGee walk you through the world of walking to a mailbox to get that check from the Silac Insurance folks. So once again, get all the details at bobandtom.com or just go to SILACINS.com. The Silac Insurance Company. You're not going to get that pension, so set something up for yourself. It'll make you feel better today. Now, when we come back, we have in the news, we've got tigers, we've got camels, we have something I'd never heard of that I'm kind of fuzzy on called snowmanning. It's allegedly a new term.
Wow, that sounds erotic.
Well, that sounds really
similar
dirty.
to snowballing?
Yeah.
No.
You know what snowballing is, Tom?
I want to find out when we come back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
We're ready for some romance. You guys hit it when you're ready.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a beautiful time of the year, and I'm so glad you're near.
Thank you, baby.
The wind is blowing, it might start snowing. There's just the two of us here. It's Christmas, let's have sex. It's snowing, let's have sex. Santa's coming, let's have sex. Ooh. Ho, 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 ho. It's Christmas, let's have sex. It's snowing, coming, let's have sex. Santa's coming, let's have sex. Ooh, let's have sex.
Here comes backdoor Andy.
Come over here, baby. I got something for you.
Oh, yeah, Santa.
The Duke Tomato Trio, Christy Lee.
Very nice.
Guest vocalist. And some nice flute work. Jay Young on the flute.
On
there.
the skin flute?
That was nice. Thank you very much.
And Alan on the bells again.
And a sober Neil Broker on clarinet.
Oh, that was great, Neil. That was great.
Neil, what did he do?
On the licorice stick.
Neil was not the one, but it's an ongoing band joke. Jay hired a guy to fill in at one point. And
it wasn't a good thing.
He came to the show, and I ran him into him in the parking lot. And I thought, what is this, a drunk son of a bitch? Who's he?
Sure.
And then,
sorry, I asked.
Wait a second. Hey, there was a musician with an alcohol problem?
You knew.
Besides me.
Well, thank you, Duke. That was very fun.
Well, you were very great.
Oh, thanks.
Very nice. The great thing about my mom's bridge club was she would make delicious desserts for the ladies.
She didn't have the Brock's Bridge mix. That was always my favorite.
No, she'd make apple pie. She'd make apple tarts.
Oh, she was amazing. Yeah.
I forgot about Bridge Mix.
Oh, yeah. My grandmother used to have that.
Man.
Did you ever bang any of your mom's friends in the bridge club?
Come on, man.
You know you
fess
did.
up.
No,
Did you at least think about him while you were learning about it?
Who was the oldest woman you slept with?
Can I write down the joke I wanted to?
Hang on a second. Who is age? Just the age.
A gentleman never discussed.
Oldest woman you slept with.
Or how many years older was she?
Than you.
Was it an old whore?
Just flat out.
I want to apologize to the members of my mom's bridge club if any of them are still alive.
I didn't say they were. I didn't say it was them. I said it was you probably employed a whore.
That is completely false. Oh,
So
God.
you never had sex with someone older?
I never knew where to do this, but I would like to partake in one of your
Excuse me.
women of ill repute. If you don't mind.
Excuse me.
Who's the oldest?
Ruth, I understand you're quite good.
Do you have a Millicent on staff or a
QR code?
I understand this is a cash only proposition.
I just returned from the haberdasher.
Does this include the tip? Or probably get a lot of tip jokes, I guess. If you want more than the tip in, it costs extra. I get it. I know. Did we get back to Bridge Club?
It was a
Bridge
whore.
Club.
Well, I know it was. I could tell when I hit on something. You banged an old whore.
That is
Like a
just
sailor
not
on
true.
leave.
When you were 18, 19.
You learned about
And
love.
she was 30.
It's all lies.
She kept saying.
No, she was like 58.
It was like Brighton Beach. Get over here and let Mama hug you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Over
exactly
here,
right.
honey. Yeah.
Kiss Mom.
A young Jonathan Silver.
Stick your tongue out for mama.
Running all the way to New Year's Eve in a special room now called the North Pole Comedy Club, Sullivan's Hardware with Patty G. And let's see, downtown at Helium. It's our good friend Greg Warren for New Year's Eve.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're all here celebrating the holiday. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick McGee.
How are you?
Good. Christy was absent yesterday. She had some work done.
Yeah, some eye surgery done.
Eye surgery.
I don't have any lenses in, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I just can't get rid of my glasses. I can't.
There's no glass in them, though.
There's no glass. It's just the frames. But
Well, that's funny.
it's my thing.
You're so used to it?
It's kind of like a, I don't know, like a comfort.
It's like when
a security blanket.
When Selleck shaves his mustache, you go, oh, something's a little off here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus they look really scary.
Oh, you don't.
Yeah, well, anyway.
Congratulations on the successful eye surgery.
Thank you.
We're going to move forward here. We're going to check in with the sports page. But first, you did miss a couple real quick things, Christy, that I wanted to review with you. Remember we had the color of the year last week?
It was some chocolatey mousse looking color.
Exactly. They've already declared the flavor of the year for 2005.
What is it?
It's brown sugar.
Oh.
Of course. The leads, of course, to the great Stones song. How come you dance so good? Which I believe the Stones are no longer playing live for some reason. But it's a great flavor. I'm a big fan.
You like brown sugar?
Oh, I'm a big fan.
Really?
Oh, it always tastes great.
Brown sugar is one of those things you buy once and you have in your pantry for like a year.
And it's rock hard.
Well, you got to store it correctly.
Got to massage it, don't you?
Well, that and store it in something airtight. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the kitchen. Did you see the thing about the mistake?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
We'll talk about that.
If you're like me, you probably were under recent orders to throw away all of your black plastic utensils in your kitchen. Have you heard about this whole thing?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah, if you had a black plastic spatula, you got to heave it. Because of the interaction of heat and the science is, the molecules and
seems like they would have thought about that before manufacturing
toxicity.
Pseudoscience, but
it's now they're backtracking a little bit. You'll find out why. So if you haven't thrown them away yet, you might want to hold off. That's all I'm saying. I know I tossed my favorite spatula. That's all I can.
I tossed my favorite spatula that I had gotten from my mother, and I'm so sick to my stomach about it that I went on eBay or Etsy or one of these places and found the exact spatula, not the exact one, but a replica.
It'll never feel
and
the same.
bought it again. No, it does feel the same.
Oh boy, yeah.
Awesome.
Josh, is her ghost going to haunt her if she flips a burger with that one?
Something very wrong. When something like that happens, typically the dead relative has to spend a week in hell.
Oh really? Oh, I thought it's not going to penalize Christy.
Yeah, as penance for
sounds familiar.
Penance for the living, they call it.
Right.
Yeah.
I see.
Thanks.
I see. Okay. Wow. Okay,
that's all right.
So sorry. We'll be talking about your.
I feel like she'll fit right in.
Your black.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Your birthday's tomorrow.
Nice tag. Nice tag. Let's do anything to change the subject and move over to Chick McGee. You can see him at the sports desk. What's going on over there?
Let's see. Giannis had 26 points to go along with 19 rebounds, 10 assists, and Damian Lillard. Dame!
It's all for you, Damian.
He added 23 points, and the Milwaukee Bucks, 17 three-pointers, and they beat Oklahoma City 97-81 last night in Vegas and win the NBA Cup, the NBA Cup title. That happened last night. And the winning team, everybody gets $500,000.
What a ridiculous thing to do.
No, I think it's fun.
Yeah.
Because the NBA season is so long and so boring.
Yeah.
There's too many games.
Well, why don't they just cut down the game?
Don't real NBA fans feel it's not too long and not boring?
You know what? I don't know, but I think they all.
The hockey season's just as long, and I'm never like, oh, there's just too much.
You don't ever hear that about hockey, though. You really don't.
It's the same exact schedule almost.
But would you like it if they had a little mini tournament in the middle of the season?
No, because I like the games.
Yeah, I don't.
So you don't like watching all those basketball games, so you would like something like this.
Okay, but I think it just gives the players some incentive. $500,000. I'm gonna hustle this one.
Oh, dude! I mean,
you know, my whole theory is they should only play the players in the winning team in most of these sports.
Yeah.
No, I mean, can you imagine the hustle you're going to get?
We really cannot debate this anymore because you refuse to listen. But it's
no, it's because
he's that way about a lot of topics.
Yes, when you're right,
essentially works that way, Tom. It really does.
It really does work.
The better
that way.
you do, the
more money you make.
Yes.
Okay.
It already is
really.
that way.
So you mean? Let's see. Aaron Rodgers. Is making a bucket of money.
Yeah, four-time.
But you can't base it on future play.
No, but you should.
Four-time
they
MVP.
Kind of do.
Four-time MVP, won a Super Bowl. Yeah.
You're right.
Generational wealth.
Earned.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
No, he hasn't earned it.
Nope.
Four-time Okay. I would talk to you about this, and we could exchange ideas, but I don't think that's possible.
Okay, if you and I were going to play, say, a game of horse in the parking lot for $50,000.
Yeah.
Don't you think you'd
hustle more?
Yeah.
Tom, do you make more money now than you did in 1983?
Oh, sure, of course.
The reason you do is because of what you did between 1983 and now.
But if someone sat down,
they're not paying you for how you're going to do next year.
If someone sat down and listened to what you're doing now, I don't know.
That's just how any job works.
I'm just saying the famous line in the movie Airplane about the NBA and about a lack of hustle some nights. I'm just saying, halfway through the season, some of the games. My dad says that. What is it?
You're right. Yeah, I forget exactly what the criticism is.
and then
let your dad get out here and drag Walton and Lanier up and down the floor.
That's it.
Okay, we'll be back. Let's not talk about this anymore, okay?
Sorry.
Thanks. It's the holidays.
Yeah, it is.
By the way, I recommend you use a black spatula on your Teflon pan. Though we won't be here next year.
Will that get me out of here quicker? Okay, fine.
What's coming up?
Something out, by the way. Yeah.
What's coming up?
So I can get out of here quicker. We gotta take a look at that.
Figure it out.
What do you want?
What's coming up at sports?
The Falcons bench quarterback. That's one of his, so he'll pay attention. And Michael Vick's going to be a head football coach. How about that?
Really?
Okay.
I hope the team isn't the Bulldogs.
And how about this?
What?
World record for slicing a cucumber with a chainsaw while blindfolded.
Wait a second.
We're coming back.
But the chainsaw, I'm sorry, but the cucumber is in a guy's mouth lying down.
Different.
Yeah. I was going to wait till we came back to do that. Good job, though.
This isn't David Rush, is it?
No.
Okay.
I hope so.
Whoever, by the way, the guy lying down was quoted as saying, "Hey, wait.
How perfect."
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, this is Chick McGee from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcast. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
This is, I'm going to take this out, and I'm going to let any of you decide if you want to. This is
let Josh handle that.
This is a big one.
There you go.
The last one.
Let Josh handle that. Josh is a good handler.
Josh can handle that.
Yeah, I can take it.
There you go.
It looks like a curling iron.
Hello.
Oh, it's a rabbit.
Yeah, this one's not messing around.
No.
And what's great about it, Sadie, it seems to me, is that you can. Well, this hits everything, doesn't it? It's
looks like you could hit a fastball.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see that button, the button in the middle where your thumb is there?
Mm-hmm.
That turns it on.
Right.
And now the two buttons on the sides turn on the other features. So why don't you go ahead and
there
hit
you
those
go.
buttons?
Oh, so it's like a reciprocating saw there.
It's alive.
So the one button controls the shaft of it, if you will.
Right.
Now, what's happening is not only do you have an up and down motion
Wait
with
a minute. It is going up and down.
it's also turning right to left in the center of the shaft. So you're going to get, that's going to work your
G-spot?
No, they actually.
Yes.
The tip will go in and out as this does massage the Grafenberg spot.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, that's going to say.
That's right.
That's so big, it's going to be saying hello to your kidneys. Josh, the way you grip that looks like you're familiar.
Well, I wanted to use my hand
to feel.
Yeah,
and it's got the rotating beads right here. Actually stimulate more nerve endings.
Isn't that interesting?
It looks kind of like
anatomy.
If you're trying to imagine this, it looks like one of those lava lamps.
Yeah. That's right.
Has kind of a gooey look.
A gooey look.
Yeah. Now, does the Grafenberg spot, does that have anything to do with the Grafenberg Zeppelin? Is that anything at all? Is it the same guy? Or?
I think the first woman that put that in said, "Oh, the humanity."
Oh, okay.
Now it doesn't end there. You see this butterfly-looking thing.
It looks like a cobra.
What is the two little prongs there?
Well, these would stimulate the pleasure button of the woman, while the wings of the butterfly sort of stimulate the labia.
The vulva.
Yeah.
Yep, the labia, the vulva. That's right. Josh, you are so good.
Or Alexis.
I mean, this really...
Vulva, Alexis.
This really
works everything. I mean... you're not going to miss. You can't. It'd be hard to miss a spot.
Might be hard to get it out.
That epitomizes busy.
Yeah. Would you like to hear it?
It's very, very busy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Buzzy. Now, what's the purple? What's the purple one called?
It's going at it.
Oh,
That's called the Pure Pleasure Self-Thrusting Rabbit.
Barney edition.
Self-thrust.
It should be called the Home Wrecker because
It's really amazing. It's waterproof. It covers all your different pleasure spots. And what's fun is there's so much variety to it. The toys today are so advanced. They're so high tech. It's really fun to actually even pick them out with your partner.
Thanks, Sadie. Once again, it's ticklekitty.com, and it's whole bunch of stuff.
And follow me on Instagram if you guys would like, at Dr. Sadie Allison and Tickle Kitty and Go Love.
Wonderful.
I have a tribute, yeah.
To karaoke?
Of sorts, yeah. What could ruin such a pleasant scene? It's more annoying than a drunk Marine. What's louder than a busted muffler on a souped-up car? What's irritating when you're trying to think? Oh, you know what sucks? When you just want to drink. It's karaoke night at your local bar. If I want to hear a drunk guy butcher Billy Joel, I'll go to a Billy Joel show.
Hey.
Not everyone's Mariah or Daryl Hall. Some folks were meant just to work at the mall. Pearl Harbor was bad, but the Japanese have gone too far. Oh, I'd rather take a pool cue right in the eye than hear some wasted dude sing American Pie. It's karaoke night, yeah, at my local bar. Who is this American Idol wannabe? Thinking he could sing Bohemian Rhapsody. Please pick a key. If I hear one more version of Friends in Low Places, some local cowboy's gonna need some braces. You ruin Uptown Funk and I'm gonna go and key your car. No Delta Dawn or I want a new drug. One more Love Shack and I'm pulling the plug. It's karaoke night and you are not a star. Oh, it's karaoke night at my local bar.
That was very nice, man. Thank you very much. Hey, hi, it's Tom from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com. Check out the list for a station near you or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
The Bob and Tom Show now presents Cliff Notes Theater. Condensed presentations of timeless classics. Today's story, Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol.
All right, you workers. It's Christmas. Now get back to work. I'm sleepy. I'm going to bed.
Hey, Scrooge, I'm a ghost. You need to change.
Okay, I learned my lesson. Here's a turkey.
This has been Cliff Notes Theater. There you go. When you just don't have time to watch the whole movie.
Downtown at Helium, it's our buddy Greg Warren.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
Hello. Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
I mean, this is a disaster.
I think we have to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. There's
funny.
Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom. Now, Friday, we have our annual gift exchange show here on the Bob and Tom networks, and I think Josh made some arrangements, but
I thought I was really on top of things.
Yeah.
So, Tom, you are getting a physical gift on Friday, all right?
Okay.
Many other people, including Ace, Pat, Chick and Christy, I have sent their gifts to via email. Pat got his because
Last
it was,
night,
yes, yeah. Instead of getting you guys crap you don't need or want.
This is wonderful, too.
I mean, it's a gift card holiday, all right?
Yeah.
I know places that I know you guys enjoy, and I wanted to
that's nice.
treat you to things.
But, during the break, I was over here reading and not paying attention, and then I hear Josh's voice. I'm not really listening, and then he apparently was asking each one of you a question, and not a single person answered it.
No, I did.
Well, yeah, he said, "Hey guys, I sent your presents early," and
I have no idea what you're talking. Although I just updated to the Apple Intelligence.
I sent
the latest.
But apparently, the emails that I used for you guys to receive your gifts are all defunct. Nobody's getting it.
We'll get you the new email list. A couple things. I've got a letter we got to get to, but first we're joined by comedian Rob Haney on the phone. And Rob, can you hear me okay now?
Yeah, just fine.
There we go. No, I know Rob is part of a special project coming to Bricky's Comedy Club near Dayton, Ohio. That's coming up this Saturday. Is that correct?
Yep, you bring a toy and you get free admission. It's my first time performing there, so I guess they didn't know any better.
I see. And have you ever been, by the way, to Struthers, Ohio?
No, heard you guys talking about it, but no, I've never been there.
Struthers is the home of our winner for this week's special competition, the Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks. But we'll find out more about that. What's the latest? Are you getting ready for Christmas at your place, Rob?
Yeah, it's, holiday season. Although, before we get to that, be honest with you, I was a little hurt. I was talking to Jason, your fabulous producer, and he let me know that when I call, your caller ID comes up as spam risk for me, but that hurt a little bit. Yeah. Well, I guess maybe I'm too sensitive. We had a great Thanksgiving, and everybody was praising my daughter and wife for the great meal, completely ignoring the fact that I'm the one that took the turkey in and out of the oven. Plus, I don't know whether deviled eggs is part of your Thanksgiving, but this is weird to me how I'm walking downstairs that morning and I'm kind of sniffing, thinking, boy, did somebody soy themselves? Oh. Then you find out it's deviled eggs, and all of a sudden it smells good.
They're tastier.
I know when I call in, and it's justifiable on a lot of old man cranky talk, and but I don't hate everything new. I don't hate every invention. I think my favorite invention of my lifetime is probably the microwave oven and yoga pants.
Both heat things up, don't they?
Yeah, big fan.
I just can't. All this technology, I just have trouble with it at my age. I had to drive my son's car the other day, and it's just too much information. It had more screens than a great sports bar, but it's like sensory overload. I don't know how they knew this, but it actually told me the zipper was down. And maybe there's some reason you can get around this, and I'm not aware of it. But why can't people lock their cars without the horn beeping? I'm just tired of waving at strangers and jumping out of non-existent cars. All right, let's move on.
All right.
Well, again, look, nothing happens in a vacuum. There's a lot of good things with technology. I don't know if anybody's part of Facebook. I reluctantly joined that, but just say I get a lot of friend requests from scantily clad hot chicks, and I try to let them down easy, but the answer is no. And I'm going to confess here about something on social networking. I've been posting pics of other people's meals and claiming they were mine. Oh, and in case you wondered, that photo of me scaling Devil's Tower was photoshopped. Here's something I've noticed lately here with cell phones. They're so pervasive. I mean, everywhere. It's just crazy. I feel sorry for teachers.
Yeah.
I mean, how are you supposed to compete with a cell phone? I mean, my teachers could lose me, and their only competition was a window.
That's kind of profound, really.
Not just a window. I spent a lot of time thinking about a girl I had a crush on named Denise, who sat there in the front, but which brings back a lot of bad memories. We had a prom. She was one of the first girls I ever asked on a date. We had a prom. You know how they always theme them?
Yeah.
And this one, for the prom, they all went down to Cincinnati on a riverboat for the after prom. They called it Riverboat Rendezvous.
Oh.
I never actually said that word out loud. I'd see all these banners in the hallway, and I called her up and said, would you like to go to the Riverboat Rendezvous with me? She said, it's pronounced rendezvous, and the answer is no. Did I lose connection there?
I think we got.
No, it's just so sad. It reminds me of Chick's story about the dead kitten in the Christmas tree.
Well, here's something else I noticed about cell phones lately, anyhow. For a while, a long time, all my friends would get out their cell phone and show me pictures of their grandchildren.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now that it's legal to grow marijuana in Ohio, people keep showing me pictures of their pot plants. I still say the same thing, though. Oh, that's such a cute age. You must be proud. Well, here's something I noticed. I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, but I was shopping for Christmas cards, and I noticed the Get Well cards are right next to the sympathy cards. Not exactly optimistic, is it? You know, honey, he didn't look well. Let's just go ahead and say we're a trip back to Hallmark and buy one now.
2 birds.
Well, I know, speaking of Hallmark, Josh, besides being an extremely funny guy, this hit me the other day. You said that you have actually a favorite Hallmark star?
Yeah. The male guy.
You might be the only guy I know who has a favorite Hallmark actress and a favorite porn star.
Yes, you might be right.
Yeah, this year I was outvoted for the. Well, anyways, for the first time ever, we don't have a real tree. We bought a fake tree, but it's so realistic. You won't mind. It's so realistic. And in all honesty, it turned out it was very realistic. It even has a bad side that we have to turn towards the wall. And I want everybody to have a great Christmas, but I want to caution everybody, don't ruin Christmas by drinking too much. When I was much younger and my kids were much younger, I sometimes drank too much on Christmas Eve, and my kids kind of got tired of waking up and finding me under the tree. My kids actually thought that Santa came to your house, left presents, then threw up in your bathroom. Well, to show you I don't hate all new things, remember, at least in my age, growing up, we had what they called on your tree series lights.
Sure. Yeah. One
bulb would go out.
They'd all go out.
Yeah.
Every bulb to figure out which one had went bad. I don't know who did that, but it should be like this, in my opinion. Edison, Tesla, and that guy. All right. Well, let me mention this. I hope my wife's not listening. Well, she never listens to me, so there's no chance of that. But I got to get her something really nice this year. Really nice.
Oh, okay.
Last year I got her a gift card.
Uh-huh.
And she got all upset. Oh, you made no effort. You showed no imagination. Turns out she wants to be surprised by the stuff she's going to return.
See, thank you, Rob. Rob Haney is going to be doing a special charity project at Bricky's Comedy Club near Dayton, Ohio. Thanks, Rob.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays to all of you. Thanks so much.
You too, Rob. See you, man.
Oh, Tom, thank you for the Omaha Steaks.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you got them.
They were great. I didn't know that I'd got them until I saw my neighbor grilling out.
I'm glad you got them. Thanks, Rob.
All right, everybody. If you can't be good, be careful.
All right.
Okay. I got a letter here.
Okay.
We actually missed something.
What?
Yesterday and today in history. I missed it. I'm sorry. Tom, how could you miss it? 1964, December 17th, the third James Bond movie premiered starring Sean Connery.
Is it your favorite one?
It kind of is. It's
Thunderball? Which one?
No, Thunderball I think was the best one of that era, but I think the most famous one is what's undoubtedly, well, there's a little bit of music. You'll remember this. Goldfinger.
Can't imagine you missed that.
Wow.
He's the man.
He's the man.
With a Midas touch.
All right, Shirley, we're not going to get anyone better than that.
Midas touch.
She's still alive, right?
Is she really?
Shirley Bassey. Yeah, 1964 Goldfinger.
Man.
Bring me my tea.
Tea, damn it! I said tea.
Now, Chrissy, do you remember the name of the female lead in Goldfinger?
She was painted gold, that girl?
No, the one that was on the airplane.
No.
Her played by the actress Honor Blackman. Her character name was Pussy Galore.
Oh, I was going to guess that, but I didn't think.
Pussy.
I thought that was later.
I must have died and gone to heaven.
Yeah, doesn't that sound like the name of a strip club?
Well,
Oh, it smells like pussy in here. Her perfume, you see. In here. We know what you're doing.
We know.
Come on.
You're not fooling nobody.
And Goldfinger, of course, was the first guy to get to third base with the daughter of King Midas.
I see.
Hey, are you worrying about what you're going to buy for Christmas, for gifts? Aren't you? I've got the solution. I do. It's
third base, you see.
Raycon earbuds. That's right.
Goldfinger.
Is there anything worse than the holidays to figure out what gifts to give the people in your life? Maybe you get the wrong email for people and you send them out into the ether and then
I found it, by the way.
millions of dollars are gone
good.
forever.
All right.
That's right. Well, Raycon's everyday earbuds make the perfect gift for anyone on your shopping list of gift that will be used every single day. And the latest model of Raycon's everyday earbuds, better than ever, with new features like a 32-hour battery life, multi-point connectivity that'll let you pair with 2 devices at once, and active noise cancellation. It's a must-have for traveling and to putting up with the holidays and all that rigmarole. Raycon started just half the price of other premium audio brands, so you can grab 2 gifts for the price of 1. Plus, the everyday earbuds now come in fun, vibrant colors that make unwrapping extra exciting. So save big for the holidays and get up to 25% off site-wide at buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom. You'll get up to 25% off everything on Raycon's website. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Coming up, we have unfortunate names in sports and what you should do with your black spatulas, if you will. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Tiki Barber here. Remember the days when I was a running back in the NFL? Well, if you're on your feet all day like I was, you get the struggle. The secret is orange insoles. Their insoles are like magic for your feet and body. They'll help you kick hip pain, sore feet, and lower back discomfort to the sidelines. Feel better, do more with orange insoles.
I want to thank you, old Saint Nick, for the stuff that you leave on the eve of Christmas Day. Worldwide overnight delivery's quite a trick, and it ain't no wonder that you ain't got time to shave. I know that you've been making me a toy up in the Arctic, and I hope this message reaches you before you've time to start it. Some folks like their Christmases all blue or even white, but for me the color green is exactly right. Santa, don't you bother with the chimney no more. Slip my present into an envelope and slide it under the door, cause nothing says Merry Christmas like cash, cash, cash. Yeah. Don't need 2 front teeth or mistletoe kisses. Jackson Franklin and grants my wishes. All I want for Christmas is cash, cash, cash. The size is perfect and the style's just right. You know that it's the color I dig. And never, ever, ever would you hear me say, does this money in my pocket make my butt look big? Show me what the holiday spirit's about with a nice wire transfer into my offshore account. Cause nothing says Merry Christmas like cash, cash, cash. Santa, don't you be no Ebenezer. Pay off the balance on this here Visa, cause nothing says Merry Christmas like cash, cash, cash. Oh, the size is perfect and the style's just right. You know that it's color I dig. And never, ever, ever would you hear me say, does this money in my wallet make my butt look big? Oh, Santa, don't you bother with the chimney no more. Slip my present into an envelope and slide it under the door, cause nothing says Merry Christmas like cash, cash. Nothing says Merry Christmas like cold hard. Nothing says Merry Christmas like cash, cash, cash.
Hi, this is Chick McGee from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcast. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
We have good neighbors. They're bad neighbors, but they're good to tell you guys about. Bad neighbors, 5 or 6 cars in the front yard at all times, rotation, whoever's currently living there, and Daryl, he's the dad over there, he's their leader. He drives a hearse. That's his car. He doesn't work at a funeral home. They have German shepherds that run. I like dogs. I don't like these dogs because they just let them run around barking all the time, and they don't even tell them to be quiet. Like, they bark, and there's a new guy that's moved in on the other side of them, and he really doesn't like when they bark. So you hear them bark, 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 and then over the fence you hear, "Shut up!" Which always works, doesn't it? You know, when you tell your dog to be quiet and he's like, "Oh, pardon me, sir. I had no idea I was causing such a ruckus. I'll calm down post haste." You know how your dog always does that, right? So I don't like that he yells at the dogs. I don't like the dogs, but I don't like him yelling at the dogs. So they bark, 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 and I hear over the fence, "Shut up!" So what I do is I go, "No, you shut up! Don't you yell at them puppies, that's disrespectful." And then I just go in the house, right? He doesn't know it's me.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. And, of course, the minutes there were a little quicker than they normally are, so Tom is late to come back to the
there he
break.
is.
Well, now he's going to be hopping
running in the room now.
And now, once again,
He did have a technical difficulty.
be advised that it's not Tom's fault. It's that he doesn't know what time it is. It's the clock that is it.
No,
Here we go.
He did
asked Ace how much
realize.
time was left, and I said, okay. And then Christy goes, "I'll cover for
We'll
you."
cover for you because he said it's the long break, and I knew he had to go, you know.
This is the long break, and if I didn't take a...
Yeah, he would have been miserable.
Would have been, because we had that news story yesterday.
About
You missed
holding
that
your pee.
yesterday.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to hold your urine.
No, it's bad for you. You get UTIs that way.
Yeah, and this, by the way, they mean hold it not in your hands. That would be rather
Also not good, but not the health.
Yeah.
problems are different.
You can't really hold it that long in your hands anyway. We all know that.
What's the longest you've ever had to hold it?
Hold my pee?
Yeah.
God, I don't know.
By the way, some guy just went, "Yes, I'd love to, Christy."
Yes.
Yeah. I'll hold it. I'll hold it here, bitch.
Don't mind if I
Do you actually remember the longest you've ever held your pee?
Yes, I do.
It was his fault. He wouldn't. No, we have to stay. Stop. Don't go. No, stay here.
I mean, just
You
recently,
actually got sick. Yeah, and I got sick.
Just recently, I went to see the Eagles at the Sphere.
Yeah.
I mentioned this yesterday, and all of a sudden I just had to go. I'd been walking around Vegas drinking coffee all day, and it caught up with me.
Oh.
I had to pee. So, and I wasn't in an aisle seat, so that was kind of embarrassing. But the most I've ever had to go, this is a little bit pretentious. I was on a bus in Germany with my brother.
Yeah.
And
your brother, Willy Brandt.
And we'd been drinking a lot of German beer.
Yes, we have.
And the bus driver would not stop. And finally, there
wasn't a bathroom on the bus?
No.
Oh.
And I wish I could get Jim on the phone. We timed it.
Oh, boy.
Time the actual pee.
Yes, we got. He goes, all right, I got to time this thing. And we were there what seemed like forever. But according to this Dr. Jason Kim at Stony Brook University, holding your pee can be a problem.
Sure.
It can create a breeding ground for bacteria because the pee, it says, flushes out new invaders.
Sure.
So there you go. Now, Pat, speaking of pee, how's your pee doing? You have to turn it in, I know, once a week.
Oh, yeah. Every week I got to
Wow, that was
into a cup.
That was for off the air only, I think. Yeah. Something about a HIPAA regulation, I'm sure. Dear fellow degenerates.
Hello.
My name is Mike Miller.
Hi, Mike.
From Struthers, Ohio.
All right.
Tom, you want to back up and explain why we're doing a salute to Struthers, Ohio today?
It's our city of the day because our Pigskin Picks winner here in the Bob and Tom Show is from Struthers, Ohio. And
what's his name? Chappie Bonilla? What is it?
It's Edward Bonilla.
Edward Bonilla.
Edward Chappie
He had a perfect week, one of 16 with a perfect week, but he won the tiebreaker. He wins that $500 gift certificate from my buddy Steven Singer at Steven Singer Jewelers. Ladies and gentlemen.
Gift.
And what does our friend from Struthers have to say?
There are two fun facts about Struthers. It's the only city in the United States with no cemetery.
What?
Also, we started the street revolution, and the Bruce Springsteen song Youngstown references this. In the line where it says Jim and Dan Heaton found the ore that was lining Yellow Creek, they built a blast furnace.
Yeah.
Remnants of their first blast furnace are still in the woods in Yellow Creek, about a half mile from my home.
Do you think Bruce even remembers the song?
Pretty cool stuff.
Teleprompter.
P.S. Tom, Guns N' Roses do not suck.
No, that's because Ace was playing some crappy song.
No, I played it. And
okay, sorry. Now, let's move forward here. We have to visit the sports page. What have you got over there?
Did we go over the NBA Cup and the excitement all over the country, the NBA Cup parties and everything?
Cars flipped, fires set.
Second only to Super Bowl celebrations. Ratings down 20%, by the way. The latest report. But Adam Silver, of course, says that's no concern to him.
I am not concerned.
I am not concerned.
I'll be Josh for a minute. How are the ratings in China?
Giannis had 26, 19 rebounds, 10 assists. Bucks 97-81 over the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Now, only another 200 games till the playoffs.
Seth Hennigan threw for 294 yards and 2 touchdowns in his last game for number 25 Memphis. He matched the American Athletic Conference career touchdown passing record with 104 as the Tigers held on to beat West Virginia in the Frisco Bowl.
Seth Hennigan begin again?
In Frisco, Texas, or Hennigan Scotch, I'm not sure. West Virginia losing 42-37.
Did you ever see the movie Finnegan Begin Again?
The Memphis Tigers.
I wouldn't go just based on the title. How's that for unfair?
What's the guy's name?
Is this a Finnegan's Wake knockoff?
No, he played Robert Preston, I believe, is in Finnegan Begin Again.
Really?
Oh,
it was one of those HBO staples from like 1984. It was on every 3 hours.
With Eddie Macon's Run? Remember when they ran that every day? I think it was the Showtime or HBO in the early days of cable TV.
Yeah, cable used to just be 4 movies.
Yeah.
It was like My Bodyguard.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Eddie Macon's Run.
Humps, where they ran out of horses in the cavalry and they had to use camels. You don't remember this movie?
No.
Oh, my God. I think it won two Oscars.
Look at this. Finnegan Begin Again. Mary Tyler Moore, Robert Preston, Sam Waterston.
Look up Palms.
That's the one where they try to get Robert Preston to like women.
Oh my!
No, that's Victor Victoria.
Oh, sorry.
The Atlanta Falcons have benched Kirk Cousins and announced that rookie Michael Penix Jr. will be their new starting quarterback.
See, that's what I like about this
going forward. Coach Raheem Morris.
Doesn't Penix Jr. sound like a website that had to be taken down?
Would you grow up?
Coach Raheem Morris said this was it's a football decision. We're fully focused on preparing the team for it's on to the Giants. Falcons 7-7 ended a 4-game losing streak with
he's got big Penix energy. Suppose they call him Big Penix.
Oh, he's just getting started. Hang on, everybody.
Big Penix and Little Penix.
Michael Vick has agreed to become the new head coach at Norfolk State in a return to football for the former NFL Stars. Never coached at any level. He's 44 years old. He announced on his Facebook page last night he was accepting the job. Norfolk State did not immediately confirm the hiring of Vic.
They're changing the name of the team from the Bulldogs.
Vic grew up in nearby Newport News. Vic started, of course, Virginia Tech, a 4-time Pro Bowler, 13 seasons, Atlanta, Philadelphia, the Jets, and Pittsburgh. He served 18 months in federal prison in the middle of his career after pleading guilty to a dogfighting ring. You remember that?
The first rule of Dog Fight Club?
You don't talk about Dog Fight Club.
Stupid world record.
Members of an Indian martial arts collective have broken the Guinness World Record for the most slices of a cucumber held in a person's mouth with a chainsaw while blindfolded in 1 minute.
Well, this is insanity.
You're going to have to do the rest of this. I'm out of breath and tired. Beer Kalasa, Kalsa, claimed the 71 slices. Where did you find this, and why is it interesting?
Because
help me.
There's a guy. This was on that Italian.
I want to be better.
It's on the Italian TV show that does the Guinness World Records.
That's incredible.
Yeah, that's the show. It's called.
Here is a John Davidson.
It's called a Lo Show di Record.
It's Fran Tarkenton.
And it's a guy. This guy's lying on his back.
One martial artist lies on his back with a cucumber in his mouth, while another puts a blindfold on and hacks away at the vegetable with a chainsaw.
No, I don't mean to.
A third member replaces the cucumber when it's ever cut down to the holder's lips.
Not trying to criticize here, but not a lot of martial arts employ
chainsaws. You mean what do they use? They use those nunchucks. What are they called?
Often your own limbs. You don't necessarily.
Yeah.
No, I think we may have the video. Here you go. There's the guy. The guy's blindfolded, holding a chainsaw, slicing cucumber. It looks about half-inch slices, and he's getting right next to the guy's nose.
I wonder how he knows how to stop.
There must be a trick to this somehow.
Maybe the screaming.
Yeah, somebody's probably yelling out.
No, he's the guy laying down. We can't hear him. So okay. No, stop.
I mean,
there's a vibrator thing on his belt or something that they
still. I mean, he's still an inch away from the guy's nose. If he slips at all, the guy's blindfolded. I wouldn't want someone to do it.
See, when was last? You can peek underneath.
So you're thinking that the blindfold guy's cheating?
Yes.
No, they have the.
I think it's all a scam. Yeah.
No, it's not.
You've been taken in.
They have the Guinness people. They're checking the blindfolds.
Oh God, you are so easily fooled.
Hey, look, do you realize that's how the salad shooter was invented, and you're poo-pooing it? Is that still out there, by the way?
Oh, probably the salad shooter.
The salad shooter.
Was it effective?
I don't know. I didn't get one.
I never had one either.
Is that a Popeel product?
How many of those appliances are used once?
Many.
I fell for one of them.
What, the egg poacher?
Thank you, Christy. I fell for that egg poacher thing. And it was like a rubberized thing, and you put it on, it poached the eggs great, and then it was a 3-hour cleanup.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, you have to get a sculptor to come in with a chisel. Do you
have the egg poacher cups like your mom used to have?
The stainless steel ones?
I love that. Yes.
You got a hard egg boiler machine.
Yeah, I have a Pampered Chef. Oh, yeah, that thing. Yes.
That's a great thing.
Yeah, that is.
You had
really
a Pampered
good.
one?
I got a Pampered Chef.
Oh, chef.
Egg poacher that I just love. You can have a poached egg in less than a minute.
Really?
Yeah.
I was trying to convince my daughter to eat poached eggs.
They're delicious.
I couldn't get her to do it.
Oh.
Why wouldn't she? Does she eat eggs normally?
It kind of seems like snot, but it tastes better.
I want a new broom. I should have known.
You don't like it?
I hate it. It was a new fancy type of broom. I fell for the commercial.
A broom?
Fancy broom.
What's different about
it doesn't have bristles. It's almost like a squeegee broom.
I've seen a commercial.
Okay, I fell for it, Ace. You know what the problem is?
How was the price point on that? $29.95? What was
I don't remember.
$19.99? Okay.
Yeah, probably. But when you, it kind of sweeps okay, but it squeaks the whole time.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Like this is, and then I went, you know what? Of course this doesn't work, right? The broom was perfected 400 years ago.
Maybe more.
Right, exactly.
But your baked potato microwave cooker, now that
really does work.
genius.
Yeah, that's really terrific. Yeah. But I got nailed on the broom. You want it, Ace?
No.
Yeah, no, it's not good.
Okay, well, in any event, it's well worth looking up the record for the guy.
No, you know enough about it. You don't have to waste it.
No, this guy's lying.
Any more minutes.
They show a person in the audience with this look of horror on her face that the guy's about to get his nose cut off with a chainsaw. Josh, you just don't like it because they're cutting cucumbers and there's no ranch dressing.
Oh, God.
Did I?
No, you didn't do anything to deserve it.
Listen, and remember, we're in the sweet spot of the holidays, Josh. That's how he is.
I'm not mad. I looked over and he was so overjoyed. It's really hard to get mad at him when he's that happy about something.
Oh, thanks.
I wonder how many guys are walking around with no noses after they were practicing.
Yeah, you think you'd...
There had to be one.
I thought that Guinness didn't allow records that were incredibly dangerous.
I thought so,
they'd
too.
drawn the line there, but in any event.
Well, that's why we know they're faking it.
They're not faking it.
Maybe the chainsaw just had like plastic on it. Because you can cut a cucumber pretty easily.
Still, I think that would, if it would cut a cucumber, it would take your nose off.
No.
I don't know.
No one was ever in any danger.
Okay.
You remember that wide receiver for the Carolina Panthers, Xavier Legette? He talks like for
I love that guy. He's the guy that ate the, what did he eat?
Raccoon for Thanksgiving.
That's right.
Remember that? Well, guess who else eats raccoon and squirrel? That's right, Jerry Jones. He said on his weekly talk show yesterday, I've eaten a lot of raccoon. I've eaten it hunting. I've actually had it served by my mom at the table away from hunting. It's not uncommon at all. One of my favorites, though, squirrel. It's wonderful, and my mother would do a great job of preparing it. We all had our favorite pieces. My mom and I would ask for the brain from the squirrel.
How about that?
It's delicious. And then he adds, seriously.
Okay,
well, you know why?
What a loser.
Because he, on his talk show, the last thing he wants to talk about is his team.
Yeah.
They might make the playoffs, actually.
Oh, man, I say the deep ball, man. But I really feel like any way that I can get the ball in my hand, I can get it to that end zone.
Get it to that end zone.
That's fantastic.
I love that guy's voice. Wonderful.
He should some sort of voiceover work. That would be... although that might wear on you a little bit during a 2-hour movie. And then... everyone lived happily ever after.
Or get you a Best Actor statuette.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
That's a great voice. What position does the guy play in the Panthers? That's
wide receiver.
I've got a merch idea for him.
You do?
Bring back the coonskin cap.
Oh, the Davy Crockett?
Remember the Davy? That was a fad that decimated. Yeah, it decimated the population of raccoons, I believe.
Oh, they
which is a good
bounced
thing.
back, I can tell you that.
Yeah, the raccoons are no kidding. Yeah, I've got a trio of them in my backyard.
Yes.
Dogs don't care for them.
Mine either. They like to run across the deck.
I will never forget that my girls were outside and I heard and they never bark. So I go outside and they're like, blah, 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 and they're running in circles around the biggest raccoon I've ever seen. Neither one of them have any idea what to do. You're not going to believe it.
No one.
What the hell is this?
Yeah, the good thing about my neighborhood, of course, the raccoons are organic. They're trash fed. They're the nicest kind of raccoons. What's coming up in sports?
I'll find something. Just stay right there.
Okay, good. We have a fascinating. If you're growing your own marijuana, legally or illegally, it doesn't matter to me.
Use as fertilizer.
We have a really interesting thing about what not to use to fertilize it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a life and death story.
Wow.
Sadly, death coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
What are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes.
My shoes, you say? Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com. Hey, it's your pal Josh Arnold. You know, every year, rock fans and metalheads from around the world travel to Louisville, Kentucky for one of the biggest and best music festivals on the planet. Louder Than Life. 90 bands perform over 4 days, and I knew that I had to join my fellow 160,000 so-called loudmouths for the experience of a lifetime. Louder than life. You know, one of the best things about these festivals is the people watching. The folks here are amazing. They're wonderful. They're freaks. They're lunatics, they're weirdos, and so am I. I am excited to talk to a few of these folks right now. Hey, I'm here with Dustin. Dustin, tell me, who are you here to see? Hey, I'm here with Jerry. Jerry, who are you here to see? Having a killer time, as you can hear, the show going. You know what I miss? I haven't been in a mosh pit in like 20 years. I don't see one going on. Maybe I'll just start one. All right, I'll start a mosh pit. It's these guys.
That's the coolest motherfucker here. Hey, I'll be right back. All right, you do it.
Where did I go? Where did I go? Where could I be? Where did I go? There I am, crowd surfing now. Look at me, right in the crowd. Look at me, woo! I'm riding on the crowd, they're passing me along. Oops, I almost hit that gal, did you see? Surfing on the crowd. Earlier, there was a wheelchair guy. Did you see him? That was pretty cool. Surfing on the crowd. I bet some people were mad they had to lift all of my weight. Oh, it's against the rules, but I don't care. I'm surfing on the crowd. You've got the point. We probably could have cut this already. Oh, I almost fell. Did you see that? Almost dropped me. Did you see that? Almost fell right to the ground. Because I'm surfing.
The music at Louder Than Life might be angry and aggressive, but the people there, the exact opposite. Everyone had a great, safe, terrific time. We had all kinds of laughs, and we celebrated the world of rock and metal. I now consider myself to be a lifelong loudmouth, and Louder Than Life, you can count on me being there every year from here on out.
Comedy, check out Sullivan's website for more info on that one. That's cool.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Ace Cosby, Josh Arnold, Pat Godwin, Christy Lee. I'm Chick. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick McGee. It's good to have you here.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Got a couple things I wanted to mention real quick. First of all, congratulations to Edward Bonilla. Struthers, Ohio is the location of Mr. Bonilla. And he's our winner of the Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks competition. I mentioned it because we've got, week 16 starting Thursday evening?
Yes.
And please weigh in with your picks because you could win that $500 gift card from Steven Singer Jewelers. Also, while I'm at it, a couple of shows coming up. Kostaki Economopolis coming up this Friday and Saturday. He'll be at the Underground Laugh Lounge in Niles, Michigan. Sunday night at the Presidential Brewing Place in Portage, Michigan. So he's got some shows coming up on the way. You can check out Mr. Economopoulos. He's always a good time. Right now, we return to the sports page?
No, we go to news.
Okay,
Christy
good.
Lee.
It's the Silac Insurance News Desk starring Christy Lee with glasses on with no glass in them.
Right. That's my security blanket.
Once again, you had some eye surgery, but you just like having the frames.
I do. Makes me feel more normal. Is that a word?
I mean, how normal can you be if you're on this show?
That's true. Boy, isn't that a great
yeah. Normality on this show is a low bar.
A recent study details the case of two men from Rochester, New York.
Rochester.
That's very good.
Thank you very much.
Dying from a rare fungal lung infection after using bat manure to grow cannabis.
Oh!
Don't you think this is the kind of idea that these guys probably had while smoking pot?
Sure.
I didn't realize that was such a guano-no.
One 59-year-old man had purchased guano online to use as fertilizer for his cannabis plants, while a 64-year-old man intended to fertilize his cannabis plants with guano he found in his attic following a heavy bat infestation.
Oh. How'd you like to have a heavy bat infestation?
A heavy bat infestation.
The man developed a condition called histoplasmosis after breathing in spores of a harmful fungus known as Histoplasma capsulatum.
Capsulatum.
Yeah, thank you. From the bat poop. Though they were treated with antifungal medication, both men died from the illness.
Yikes.
Doctors said the incident should serve as a warning about the potential dangers of using bat guano as a fertilizer for any plant.
No kidding.
Why would you even think to do that?
Well, the one guy had it. Hey, look, I had this heavy bat infestation. I might as well use this stuff.
No.
But no, that's...
I mean, you could get a cool name out of it, if nothing else.
Oh.
Like marijuana or something.
Yeah.
Because you got to have cool names for your marijuana.
Sure.
They usually sound like Hendrix album covers. But in any event, There was an interesting story I just read about these people bought this house and it had a very, very heavy bat infestation. This is not a joke.
Yeah.
And it cost them tens of thousands of dollars to get it cleaned up. There are all kinds of issues about what you're allowed to do.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
like
because
a mold infestation.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
You would hope that an inspector
catch that.
Yeah. No kidding.
Hey, by the way, while I was up there, I saw dozens of bats.
I think this was thousands. I think actually.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You're talking heavy.
Yeah. I should have given it. It was on Belfry Street. Should have given it away.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they bypass the inspection. You know, some people do that.
They will. Yeah.
I don't
Especially when the
recommend
market's
it.
tight.
Yeah.
Don't you think those guys had the idea though while they were stoned? Wait a minute, man. We can use bat poop. Cool, man.
I think they were just enough. They were educated just enough to get themselves in trouble.
Yeah.
They knew that would probably make good fertilizer. And
I don't know. I know nothing about agronomy or whatever it is, but I would assume that.
Aren't they crazy smart? Most guys who own pot farms.
You'd have to be to make a living.
They really know their botany and their
it's extraordinarily competitive. So I would think, but yeah, I don't know. Is it universally known that bat poop is not a good fertilizer?
I don't know.
I don't.
I know that one guy bought it.
Yeah, online.
What's it for though? If it's
fertilizer. That's what.
No. Oh, they do use it for fertilizer.
Yes.
But those for such close quarters or something.
Well, apparently.
They didn't take the stuff out of it they were supposed to, or something
went wrong.
Maybe that they were just
something went wrong.
Maybe some guy is selling it out of his attic too. You don't know where it's coming from.
Yeah. I got a guano factory essentially.
Sure.
Yeah.
Doctors are also warning against a new dating trend called snowmanning.
Now, see if these guys can guess what this. I read this and I thought this is fake. They made this up.
Well, they probably made it up, but it does catch your eye.
Let's see.
It's in the world of dating. What would snowmanning be?
When you only date white guys.
That's a good guess.
That's a real good guess.
But that's not.
We know one show that won't be.
Do you have a guess?
I know.
Chick, do you have a guess?
It's a snowman. He only dresses in a hat and a scarf, and he walks around otherwise naked.
That's good, but
maybe if you tell him what movie it's based on, maybe that'll help.
It's based on the 1982 classic, The Snowman.
Oh, that boring, sad, odd cartoon.
After sharing a day of fleeting fun with his new friend, the snowman thaws to nothing but a distant memory.
Do you remember seeing the commercials for?
I don't remember this.
They would sell the video for it. I remember as a kid going, there's zero joy in that.
Because this is right in your wheelhouse, 1982. You were a kid back then, right?
They were always shoving that down our throats. I never wanted to see it.
Well, in the context of dating, Josh, sexual partners simply melt away shortly after a hookup during the holiday season.
This is fantastic.
General practitioner Dr. Crystal Wiley warned that those who commit snowmanning often disappear without exchanging contact details with their sexual partner, meaning people could easily and sometimes unknowingly contract and spread STDs.
Now, well, way to ruin it, Doc. It's a perfect scenario.
Huh. She urges you, of course, to use contraception during.
So what's he saying? If you have a one-night stand at the office party, they're now calling it snowman. No one's calling it snowman.
Well,
I agree, especially based on
a 1982 movie.
No one's doing that.
Yeah, you're now 75, doing one-night stands at the office party. Hey, Thelma, remember when I used to be able to get hard?
Why you didn't even really
just
get hot.
Yeah.
Pat, you got a song about this?
Sure. Oh, Joshy, the sidekick, is a very horny dude with a bearded face, a jar of lube, and an iPhone full of nudes. Oh, Joshy, the co-host, they say there is no other. Although a Pornhub fan with a woman, he can be a thorough and generous lover.
True.
There must have been some DNA in those old socks that they found. His mom put them in the laundry and says, Josh, stop jerking around. Joshy, the sidekick, is as horny as he can be. Has had a one-night stand they call snowmanning and got an STD. Worth it.
Yay.
Totally worth it.
On Nothing like Christmas syphilis.
It's beginning to look a lot like syphilis.
At least that gift you can get corrected.
Snowmanning. Sorry, I'm not buying it.
Well,
I don't think anyone calls it
person making up a name for it.
Yeah.
People hook up during the
I
holidays.
think snowmanning would be if your boyfriend puts a corncob pipe up your.
You know,
There is
a thing called snowball, right?
Yeah.
Well, you know, if you keep doing this, then we're never going to know what exactly you said to get us kicked off the air. So that's good.
Okay.
You asked earlier how to get this over with quicker.
Coming up, we have the
Corncob pipe up your butt.
we have something coming up in the world of the live nativity.
Is that right?
Very tough time to rent a Camel, by the way. I tried. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
People were taking the chicken from Chick-fil-A and putting it on Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Josh, what do you say?
Josh is leaving right now.
Josh is leaving.
Okay, let's go.
Come on.
All right. You got the biscuits? Greatest day of my life.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Okay, let's go see Bob and Tom.
Yeah!
You can't say it on the air. Trust me. Not the way you want to do it. I've been over this 100 times. If you say that, we're going to get a fine.
We're not going to get a fine. The average idiot's going to perceive it as the noun.
No. We can't do that. You can't say that on the air.
It has no meaning as a verb, whereas my term can be taken two ways. That's why the joke has a joke.
No, you can't do that.
Kids, let me just ask you this. Am I right? The only way to make this joke funny, you've got to use the word cornhole.
I remember we weren't prepared to do this. We're completely doing this.
That's why I'm stalling.
G-L-O-R-I-A, glory.
That's not Clint Black Sabbath.
No.
Now, how do you introduce Mr. Sabbath?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't done this in 15 years.
Okay.
But you just take certain lyrics of some songs and put them with another song.
I see.
Like he's going to play Born to Be Wild. Listen, and I'll tell you about a man named Jed. Poor mountaineer, yeah. Barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, yeah. Up from the ground come a bubbling crude. Black gold Texas tea. Sweet tea.
Nothing like sweet tea. Huh?
Try that.
I like drinking sweet tea.
That's nice.
Try one of the other ones. Whichever one you want to do.
How about
Your cheating heart will make you weak. You'll try and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole day through. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Oh, Lord, yeah. Oh, Lord, yeah.
All right.
This is James Sibley as Clint Black Sabbath.
I can't believe I'm doing this. Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses, evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's destruction, in the fields of bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind.
Nice.
Poisoning their brainwashed mind. Oh, Lord, yeah.
Oh, Lord,
all right,
yeah.
that's good enough.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Clint Black Sabbath.
Very interesting.
That's great.
Makes it a lot.
I love that.
The Steppenwolf thing, the Born to Be Wild, you should do that if you ever go karaoke.
I got to do that one.
Yeah, do that. You can sing Beverly Hills. And you've heard the Purple Haze Green Acres thing, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love doing
Oh, wait, well, I haven't heard that.
I guess that always makes
the words
everybody
from
happy.
Green Acres fit great. Green Acres is the place to be. Farm living is the life for me. Land spreading out so far and wide. Keep Manhattan, just give me that countryside.
The ride, BMW from Dreyer Reinbold BMW. Go online and see what I'm talking about with those numbers.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello, chick.
Josh Arnold here at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
You know what I hate?
What do you hate, Andy?
I hate phony sales and pricing games.
Is that any good at all? Is that not bad?
Yeah.
No.
Not bad from Pat?
I don't think so.
No from
I enjoyed it.
Well, we all know phony sales and pricing games, just ridiculous. That's why Steven Singer says, I'm not having any of that. He has the perfect price, guaranteeing the best value every single day. Steven Singer Jewelers. I hate stevensinger.com.
And he has nice eyebrows, not like Andy.
Yeah, you're right.
Thank you very much. And by the way, Steven Singer is also the sponsor of the Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks competition. Get your entry in today. Get it in before the Thursday Nighter starts. Just pick those winners in pro football this weekend. And the prize, of course, the $500 gift card from Steven Singer Jewelers. Find it at bobandtom.com/contest. Congratulations to Edward Bonilla from Struthers, Ohio, our winner. Now, Josh has his hand up. Yes, sir.
Can you guys name we have a guest. Well, I will ask this question later on in the show.
All right.
No, I'm pins and needles. Can I name our guest? Yes, it's Tim Kavanaugh.
There he is.
Oh, hey,
Hi,
Tim. Oh, Tim, I like that.
see you guys.
I like the shirt. I like the lighting. This is really nice.
Is this the background of Tim?
This is different for me, and maybe I've hit on something. I don't know.
Good.
I don't look quite as white as I used to.
Right.
This has kind of a Wizard of Oz feel.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for.
Kind of a floating head.
Yeah, and then right behind me, there's a picture of me the way I used to look in a suit. and stuff. See, so I've got all this stuff. I don't know if you can.
Very cool. Yeah, no, it's
you know what? This is radio. I keep forgetting.
Okay. Well,
but there's video stuff too.
You are famous for your birthday tributes. Of course,
I am.
December, the birthday of Jesus. That's a big one. I'm not sure if he's on your list, but
yeah, he's on. Oh, he's on the list big time.
Okay, good.
But you know what? I was talking to Jason, and I'd planned to do a Christmas poem, but then I decided that it wasn't worth doing. But now that I've looked at it, I've only come up with 6 lines.
Okay, go ahead.
Can I do?
Absolutely, go. Does it have a title? Twas the
vacation. How about Christmas vacation?
Okay, very good. Go ahead.
All right. 'Twas the week before Christmas at the radio station. The Bob and Tom show got prepared for vacation. Editing all for the best of shows, finding 46 minutes all ready to go. It's 46 minutes played 5 times a day for every morning that they are away.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Is that nice?
Yeah. I think it's very generous of you to go with 46. Thank you.
I was trying to find a magic number.
Yeah.
No, you guys. I'm just joking.
We know you're ribbing us.
Well, we're hoping this next segment is part of the 46.
Yeah.
And we'll be the judge of that. So let's go.
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
We're gonna find. You want this? This is the intro music to the birthday segment, ladies and gentlemen. It's comedian Tim Kavanaugh.
Hey, everybody, it's time once again for Tim Kavanaugh's Cavalcade of Celebrity Birthdays. I'm comedian Tim Kavanaugh. Taylor Swift celebrated her 35th birthday this month. She's given the name Swifties to her legion of fans. So far, that's worked for her, but history shows us that just adding an IES to the end of your name doesn't always end well. Like for Betty White.
Right.
She alienated a lot of fans when she started calling them all whiteies.
Yeah.
And then there was band leader Duke Ellington, who referred to his fans as Dookies.
Yeah, that's good.
Sure. Yeah.
He eventually realized that just one out-of-control Dookie could ruin an entire day. Golfer Tiger Woods. Should there be more people in here? There's usually another person laughing.
No,
we're all here.
I guess the jokes have to be better.
And no. Just remember, this is Zoom. We are laughing. You probably just can't hear it.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, I'm not going to worry about it. Golfer Tiger Woods turns 48 this month. Years ago, Tiger told the press, I don't consider myself black because I'm part black, part Caucasian, part Native American, and part Asian. He said, call me Coblin Asian. Now, I respect that, I have a good friend of mine. His father's from Korea and his mother's from Ghana. He's Ghanaian.
Well worth it, I think.
He can't get anywhere with
nice, great setup.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, well, this is rolling now. All right.
All right.
Isn't it? It is.
Yeah.
Actor Ray Liotta, who played shoeless Joe Jackson in the movie Field of Dreams, would have turned 69 this month. This is a true story. My father-in-law walked out of Field of Dreams when shoeless Joe came to the plate and batted right-handed instead of left-handed as he did in real life, proving that my father-in-law was not a fan of allegorical cinema and was a freaking psycho.
And that is, by the way, that is true, is it not?
That is true.
Yes, I remember you telling me that's fantastically funny, though. God, that's great.
It is.
Shoeless Joe wouldn't have batted that way. This story's fake. Really?
Right.
You mean the dead guys walking around are fake?
Yeah, exactly. It was a lot for him to swallow. And the popcorn was also a problem for him. But that's because of the diverticulitis. I'm telling you too much. Born this month back in 1893 was Mao Zedong, chairman of the Chinese Communist Party from 1949 to 1976. Under his brutal rule, life in China changed dramatically. He even had an impact on Buddhism, as described in the book, That Was Zen, This Is Mao. Thank you. That's my favorite. Lala Ali, the daughter of Muhammad Ali, is turning 40. New drink is delightful, but our competitor is spiteful. They say we stole what they do. Well, let them sue, let them sue, let them sue.
Very nice.
We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Now, Billy has another new drink she's launching.
Oh.
It, too, is a holiday drink celebrating Billy's conception through in vitro fertilization. That's true.
Okay.
It's called Luck of the Eilish Eggnog.
Did she write a jingle for that one?
No, she's not yet. Petri dish sold separately. Actresses Tara Reid and Allison Hannigan celebrate birthdays this month. They played great roles in the movies American Pie and American Pie 2. Next summer, they'll start in the new movie American Pie 3. 0.14159265359 ... A movie that I predict will be way too long. American Pie 3.1.
Right. Oh, yeah.
It's a math joke.
Got it.
Yeah, it's a math joke. Okay.
I enjoyed it.
NBA star Giannis Antetokounmpo is turning 30 this month. He was born in Greece, which made it difficult for the doctor who delivered him to get a good grip. Giannis's wife, Mariah Riddlespringer, yes, she's the Riddlespringers from the Hamptons.
Yes.
Was a star volleyball player in college where she played for Rice. She's getting better meals now since her boyfriend is playing for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Right.
At 5'10", her nickname with the Bucks is Big Dough, which Giannis has always been attracted to. Because it's big money.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Dough. Got it.
I shouldn't explain some of these. Oh, boy, I don't know if I have the courage. Okay. The great German composer Ludwig van Beethoven was born this month back in 1778. He began work on his classic Fifth Symphony in 1804. But as Ludwig grew older, his hearing began to deteriorate. By the time he debuted the piece 4 years later, his hearing was gone. While everyone is familiar with the melody of this famous work, people are not familiar with the lyrics Beethoven wrote.
Oh.
They went like this. Everyone knows this Willie blows. I lost my hearing, now I'm living with the mimes because I masturbated one too many times. I was told I would go deaf. I need to conduct myself, but not with my own baton.
Oh.
Really?
You got to see why the lyrics faded.
Yeah. It's like those extra verses and some of those songs. Yeah, you don't really get to you just do the one. Yeah, I didn't know it caused deafness. I thought it was blindness, but it's okay.
Well, you know what? times change.
They do. Back then it was deafness. Yeah.
You know what? Sometimes I don't think maybe I should do any new jokes, but I'm going to. Hey, actress Bebe Neuwirth, best known as Lilith on Frasier, turned 64 this month. She has a bunch of brothers and sisters, and her parents named all the kids like they named Bebe with double letters. For instance, her identical twin sister is named Cece.
Makes sense.
Which does not stand for carbon copy, but it could. Bebe's older brother, AA, may or may not be a drinker. Nobody knows. Because it's anonymous.
Yeah, of course.
Another brother, II, is a captain in the Merchant Marines. BB has a sister, Dee Dee, who they call Double D. She's a stripper. And another sister named EE, who's a porn star. And another sister named FF, who can't stand up straight without toppling over.
Can you guess why EE is a porn star?
Yeah.
Josh, I'll let you explain all the porn references.
It's a poetry joke.
That's an E. Cummings joke, you see.
That's right. That's right.
Spelled with a U.
If you see my script, you'll see that the EE is not capital.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
Is that the closer?
No.
Well,
we got to get to the closer.
She has a brother who. Okay, we're back.
Wasn't even the closer of that show.
Damn joke! For God's sake. Oh my God, this is.
She's got a brother. What is it?
She has a brother who's in a mental facility. Oh my gosh, the poor guy thinks he's a bean. The good news is LL had a breakthrough last week when he called himself a human being, a definite step in the right direction.
LL Bean. Now we're doing clothing jokes?
Nobody knows.
And finally, there's her youngest brother who's enthralled with his own crotch. That, of course, would be Pee-Pee.
Yeah.
Thank you. Tim Kavanaugh, ladies and gentlemen.
Should I? Is that it?
That's it. Yeah, you didn't do Jesus.
Am I closed?
I thought you had to do Jesus' birthday.
Okay, can I do one on Jesus' birthday?
Go ahead.
Okay. Some famous people born on Christmas Day have eerie similarities to Jesus, like Joaquin El Chapo Guzman. I mean, El Chapo is a drug lord, while Jesus is the Lord.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Rod Serling, the creator of the TV show The Twilight Zone, shared his birthday with Jesus. How are they similar? Well, Jesus and Rod were both great storytellers. And Rod Serling scared the bejesus out of me.
There we go. Yeah, I think that's a good one. Thank you very much.
All right. I'm just checking to see if there's a real closer here. Oh, born this week. No, this will be it, and then I officially will go. Okay, I know I'm going overtime. Born this week back in 1933 was ventriloquist Sherry Lewis. The story of her sad and untimely death was captured in the bestseller Silence of the Lamb Chop. Well, that wraps up another edition of Cavanaugh's Cavalcade of Celebrity Birthdays. Till next time, remember, who needs a calendar when you've got a Kavanaugh?
Thank you very much. Yes, Merry Christmas, Tim.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Merry Christmas, you guys.
Thank you for the cookies.
Now, we turn to Chick McGee at the sports desk.
No better time to act than right now about safety for your home and family around the holidays than Simply Safe. And they're extending their massive Black Friday deal for Bob and Tom listeners. Get 50% off a new Simply Safe security system, the home security I trust for about a decade now. Keeping the compound safe and secure. 50% off today just by visiting Simply Safe Tom. Simply Safe, a new way to protect your home that stops intruders before they break in. Old school systems only take action once somebody's already in your home, and that's too late. Active Guard outdoor protection from Simply Safe changes the game by preventing crime like break-ins, package thefts, vandalism before it even happens. Those Active Guard agents can see anyone lurking or acting suspicious in real time, talk to them directly, set off your spotlights, and even call the police before they can break in. No long-term contracts, no cancellation fees, all for around $1 a day. Simply Safe extending their massive Black Friday deal for Bob and Tom listeners this week only. 50% off any new system with a select professional monitoring plan. It's your last chance to claim their best offer of the year. Head to simplysafetom.com. That is simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Coming up, we have camels. We have the 10 Commandments. We got a tiger. And we've got why you maybe want to retrieve your black plastic utensils that you tossed last week. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
What are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes. Gah.
My shoes, you say? Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
That's nice. That's so nice.
We got another song for you, baby.
Well, we'd love to hear one more. What have you got for us?
Baby, you know this one. It's a song about your britches. 1, 2, 3. Monday, Tuesday, hump day is halfway. Sticking in the pig, popping in the bank. Saturday's coming quicker than you think. 48 to rendezvous. I'm gonna blow a wad on you. Oh, 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 I'm coming in my pants. My shirt is my best suit, baby. Gonna pick your flower. Gonna be there in an hour. Coming in my pants, shirt, shoes, and my necktie. I'm so excited. I hope that I don't come too soon. I can't move on. The tension is long gone. My suits are pressed, the wallet's in shape. The only thing left is a little manscape. 24 to rendezvous. I can't wait. I'm gonna blow a wad on you. Oh, 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 I'm coming in my pants. My shirt is my best suit, baby. Gonna pick your flower. Gonna be there in an hour. Coming in my pants, shirt, shoes, and my necktie. I'm so excited. I hope that I don't come too soon. I'm gonna blow a wad on you. 24 to rendezvous. I'm gonna blow a wad on you. Oh, 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 I'm coming in my pants. My shirt is my best suit, baby. Gonna pick your flower. Gonna be there in an hour. Coming in my pants, shirt, shoes, and my necktie. I'm so excited. Whoa, yeah, I'm coming in my pants. My shirt, my best suit, baby. Gonna pick your flower. Gonna be there in an hour. Coming in my pants, shirt, shoes, and my necktie. I'm so excited. Whoa, I'm so excited. You know I can't wait, baby. I'm so excited. I hope that I don't come too
come the Mummies, ladies and gentlemen.
Added special effects at the end.
Oh, thank you so much, fellas. That was just beautiful.
Baby, thank you.
Hundred times a zero. What is that?
Still
Welcome
zero.
back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee and Pat Godwin, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby. Jess Hooker joins us.
Hi.
Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick McGee.
How's it going, buddy?
It's going good. I can't help but notice we have a little bit of pie here. Jess, are you responsible for this?
No way to refer to her.
Pie in the room, man.
This looks kind of like a pumpkin pie. It's got what looks like a graham cracker crust and then cream.
That is what it looks like.
All I know is my piece is real small.
Everybody's piece is real small because I have never made this recipe. This is I just created this recipe last night. I'm a little nervous.
Have you tried it?
No, I haven't tried any of it.
You think just because I don't like something means I don't want a lot of it?
Good point.
Is that right?
Now, so should we try it and then you'll tell us what it is?
Yeah, if you want to, everybody can take a bite.
All right.
Oh, my God.
It's very good.
It's so good. And I know what it is.
Yeah, so Jason suggested it because this is a really popular cookie in our green room.
Oh.
Chick will eat a sleeve at a time.
I will.
It's the Biscoff cookie, which a lot of people call the airplane cookie.
Right.
Right? So it's a cinnamon ginger type situation of a cookie,
And
right?
so the crust is made of that?
So the crust is made of that, but they've come out with a Biscoff butter. It's a cookie butter.
Peanut butter, but it's cookie butter.
I've had that.
Yeah, and so I thought, well, Nutella was kind of in between. Everybody was like, not so much. And Jason said, how about you do the Biscoff pie?
I bought the jar of Biscoff butter.
Yeah, the cookie butter.
One time.
Yeah.
And I found myself watching a football game with a spoon in it, just sitting there.
It's one of those things where it's meant to be
Amazing.
like a spoonful a day or every other day, but it's really hard to do.
Oh my God.
Really is.
So what is the pie part?
The pie part is just a traditional cream pie and a filling, a custard filling, and I use the Biscoff butter as the flavor.
Fantastic.
It's delicious, but don't sell your Nutella pie short. That we all like that,
Yeah, I just didn't think that it didn't pack a lot of Nutella flavor.
which is why I like it.
I know.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
So I had
that's
to
why I
redeem
liked it.
myself, and I know how much everybody loves the Biscoff around
Are you
here.
going to post this recipe? It's very good.
I don't know.
Did you kind of invent this?
I did. I feel like I did. I didn't see it anywhere else.
Tom,
and
explain what I'm doing now.
You're licking the plate. It is very, very good.
Good. I'm glad you guys like it. But like I said, I have this daydream to release my cookbook next year, and so I'm holding on to these recipes until I know what ends up in the book.
Hey, if Reno can sell a book.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh boy,
I heard from him yesterday.
Yeah. Was he thanking you for the Omaha Steaks?
He was. They arrived already.
Good.
I'm calling, although I'm not calling. I'm waiting to hear from the people I sent. I sent bunches of them out last week. Now, it's time to head back over to the Silac Insurance News Desk, where you'll find Christy Lee with her glasses that have no glass in them on.
That's right. A funeral home is about to become the first in Ohio to operate with
a buffet.
You're close. Guess again.
Dance floor.
I saw
a
this.
liquor license.
Huh? Oh, all right.
WSYX reports the Evergreen Funeral Cremation and Reception in Columbus has applied for the liquor license. If approved, the permit would be a D3, which would allow the sale of beer, wine, and hard liquor for consumption on site.
That stands for dead, dead, dead.
Wow.
Funeral home spokesman Hunter Triplett stated, "My role in this position is to be kind of a party planner for the dead. Be more of a celebration of life than more of the multi-day traditional services, which cost a lot of money."
I gotcha.
The funeral home will operate in the building that once was a Miramar chocolate factory.
Oh, that's kind of happy, I guess.
Sure. Some people really do want just the celebration of life as opposed to a
Do you
traditional.
guys?
So would it be like an open bar and an open casket? Would that be the?
I guess.
Maybe they could do.
I want to get cute about it.
Well, I'm not going to get cute about it, Josh. I'll tell you what, Josh. I'm not going to get cute about it, but I'm going to say that Ohio does have, on certain levels, legal marijuana. Oh. So you could do something called wake and bake. Where you would.
I think you are really cute about it.
Is it? Would it be a good idea? I doubt if it would be a good to get stoned in front of a corpse. Might be a little creepy.
What's the difference?
I just think
He doesn't care.
There is a different kind of intoxication there.
The deceased doesn't care.
No, but I'm just saying the intoxicant might make.
I don't want to get high and then start thinking about my mortality.
Overthinking the whole thing.
Looking at Uncle Clarence's dead body and
I know families that bring alcohol to the funeral home.
Oh, of course.
To the funeral home, okay.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard thing. With
you can bring in an outside beverage. I guess they're not going to stop
Well,
you.
it depends, I think, on where you do it. But
Yeah, it's usually in the parking lot, to be honest.
Yeah, gotcha.
Kind of like some some tailgating.
The good news is if you're overserved, if you will, those funeral processions typically go relatively slow.
Yeah, you can get a good nap in. Yeah.
Although I've never understood that thing where they have the police escorts and they're going through all the red lights.
Oh, they're keeping everybody in the same line.
What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
What's the rush?
You know,
Well, it's more about
It's a respect.
convenience. than anything
yeah, you
else.
don't want to lose people along
You
the
don't want some
way.
guy turning in front of you. Don't listen to him.
How many times do you think he's ended up in a funeral procession that he didn't belong in?
Cursing the
Because
dead.
he's not paying attention.
That's the key. If you're going that direction, join in. Look, wait a second. There's a slight gap after the Camaro. I'm going for it.
I accidentally did it once.
You did?
And really felt terrible, yeah.
Why?
It felt a little disrespectful, and I wasn't meaning to be, of
The
course.
funeral procession is in your way, correct?
That's correct.
There you go.
And the dead guy's not in a rush. I am.
Oh, is
He really
I'm sorry.
thinks
Maybe
it's a time-saving
maybe it's a devil.
Family and friends are.
Yeah.
A recent study resulted in consumers tossing out their black plastic utensils. We've all talked about this back in November. The study raised safety concerns about minute amounts of flame retardant chemicals.
I've been using those things and not.
Holy.
Well, the first symptom is coughing uncontrollably in the middle of a sentence.
The study has now been corrected. After researchers discovered a significant mathematical error. According to Ars Technica, the initial study, which went viral after it was published in November, suggested black plastic kitchen utensils shed 34,700 nanograms per day of the toxic flame retardant BDE 209.
Did you know about this,
regular
Jess?
cooking use.
I did. Yeah, I don't have any.
I quite literally tossed all of ours.
The study authors missed, though, a 0. And the amount of the toxic levels they reported in the plastic cookware was 10 times too high. But despite the error, the study authors are going to stand by it. They say does not affect the overall conclusion of my paper, and it states that the flame retardant significantly contaminated the plastic products, which have high exposure potential.
Black plastic spatulas.
What song is that?
Radiohead for that ass?
Oh.
Fake plastic trees?
Yeah.
From the band, yeah.
Don't look at me like that, McGee.
You've got to get out.
I can tell you that I threw mine away because I think it takes on the flavor of like the dishwashing detergent or the dish soap, and I don't like it.
I got you.
I don't really care about any of that, but I just don't.
Well, no, they say
the
that
flavor.
they say the black plastic ones are made from recycled plastic that includes electronic components melted down
Yeah.
that are full of some toxic chemical. So when the spatula hits the hot thing.
Yeah.
So if you use them on Teflon, then you're doubling your death chances. But yeah, I tossed all mine. Did you mention this on or off the air that you throw away your mom's favorite spatula because of this?
Because of all you guys talking about this.
So you went online and went on
I bought another one. I said, screw it. I loved it. I want it back. My kids were pissed off. So I went and found another one and bought it. It was kind of it's an amber colored looking thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what
would
the name of it
would you go
was.
onto eBay or Etsy or?
Yeah, I think it was Etsy, eBay, one of the two. Paid $20 for it.
Pat, did you have a similar thing?
Throw out your black plastic Teflon. Oh, nothing like the plastic drinks.
That was a
Well,
vacuum,
that's
I
a
think.
parody of a song people have heard.
Yeah, you.
Uh, the-
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah.
Get him, Tom. Get him.
Absolutely. That wasn't Grammy nominated. Huge on everything that year.
I like High and Dry. I like that. Radiohead. Yeah.
Oh, maybe I should have done that.
Yeah, maybe you should have done that. I gave you the drink.
Thanks for the sour persimmons.
I gave you the drink. Did you see that?
I loved
Yeah, maybe you should have done that.
Because we both gave it to each other.
We both gave each other the drink.
I love the drink. That'd be kind of a funny bit, giving each other the drink.
The drink.
After every sentence.
Amazing punchline drink.
Funny thing happened on the way to the live nativity recently. Firefighters
Everybody ought to have a maid.
in Rhode
That's
Island.
from Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum.
Great musical.
Great musical.
I like Have a Comedy Tonight.
100 times better than West Side Story or anything you can mention. Everybody ought to have a maid.
Everybody ought to have a working girl.
Firefighters in Rhode Island were called out to help a camel in distress.
Hold that thought, Christy. Ladies and gentlemen, Radiohead and fake plastic trees.
Let's watch Tom's face. Look at his face. The ring cat.
Oh, Tom York with an E, yes.
Chinese rubber plant.
Okay, wait a minute.
this.
I think I might cry, and I love this song.
I know I do too. Stick tree. It is so good.
really lends itself to parody. The fact that the lyrics is about one every 40 seconds.
Oh,
it's a movie.
Now another word, please.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, it wasn't a Rudy Valley parody or whatever.
Do the Freddy.
Whatever your addled brain remembers from yesteryear.
Tell you what,
the snow globes are off.
You know who could sing was that Al Joseph. That's who could sing.
Talk about eat black spatula my ass. Wait a minute.
I tell you, that Dickie Bash boy, he can really.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Do a parody of a song people have heard, you see. It lends itself to...
It was just a silly reference. I wasn't...
No. It was very effective.
Did he do the drink? He did the drink! Very effective. Drink.
Yeah, real funny.
I'm sorry. Where were we? Can we get
do the drink?
Let's get back to this loose camel because
this is a great report, Tom. It's really good.
This is the camel renting season, of course.
The Union Fire District of South Kingstown reports the following. The duty engine 21, Hazards 1, and Chief 6 responded to the call of a camel in distress after it had gotten stuck on the side of an incline.
That's a camel in distress.
Henry Cabrera, owner of Lavender Waves Farm, explained that the camel named Harvey weighs about 2,000 pounds.
Harvey?
And the orientation of his body on the hill made it mechanically impossible for him to get his body up on his own.
I really did that on purpose.
Crews on the scene for an hour, helping the animal get back up on his feet.
How?
By the way, Harvey is now safe.
Oh,
well, they've had to use a truss or
forklift,
something, I would think.
I would have helped the camel. Where is he? Oh. All right.
Got him.
Happy holidays.
2,000 pounds of camel.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's Camelot. Got camel.
What are you laughing at?
Don't you dare laugh at that.
See, that's the song people have heard, Josh. Camelot. Camelot.
That's why we did that story.
Don't get me wrong. I'm wrapped up in this, and I hope people are listening. But the worse we are, the funnier I think it gets.
I'll tell you, Jess. Camelot, a famous musical, you see.
Yes.
During the Kennedy years, John F. Kennedy went to see it, and they thought that was a Camelot, you see.
Sweating.
Yeah. Great big hit song. Everyone's heard Camelot. Camelot.
Made a decision to go here.
Yes.
We have to do a joke for people.
Why can't a woman be more like a man?
Isn't that in My Fair Lady?
Sorry. Right now, I want to congratulate once again Edward Bonilla from Struthers, Ohio. Perfect week, one of 16 with a perfect week. Is that correct? No, 13. I had a perfect week.
Talking to yourself, pal.
But he had the tiebreakers. Congratulations. We'll be talking to him tomorrow, I hope, for the shoe-in of the week. He won the Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks competition, gets himself that Steven Singer Jewelers $500 gift certificate.
Oh, what can he get with those $500?
Well, he could get, among other things, he could get a couple pairs of those Anita diamond stud earrings, more or less. They're about $298, so he can get 1.5. Maybe
he has an ear piercing.
Maybe he's dating Van Gogh's daughter. I don't know. Choose a pair of Anita diamond stud earrings starting at just $298. Go to IHateStevenSinger.com. Stephen, of course, has beautiful diamonds. These are the real thing. Earth-born diamonds, natural diamond studs, flawless to the eye, near colorless. And I just found out that Stephen has more diamond stud earrings than any other jeweler out there. So take your pick. Go online and see what I'm talking about by perusing IHateStevenSinger.com. Free shipping, of course. Get the order in today. It'll be out of the store by about 2 o'clock this afternoon. So get those orders in right now. You'll have it in plenty of time for Christmas. So once again, it's IHateStevenSinger.com. Free shipping and, of course, the 100-day, 100% no-hassle money-back guarantee. I'll say free shipping one more time. IHateStevenSinger.com. Bracelets, etc., etc. They're all great. Tell Stephen that we said hi. Tell him to say hi to his little doggy. When we come back, we have tigers and crocodiles in the news. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
But, Bob, you brought a surprise for us today, did you not?
Well, you know, we've been going over this debate on Twitter, at parties, about the movie Die Hard.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
Is it a Christmas movie or is it not a Christmas movie?
Yes.
It's an action film.
Well, I don't, Josh.
I say it's a Christmas film.
Ryan.
I'm in on the Christmas film.
Chick.
I say it's not Christmas until John McClane drops Hans Gruber off the Nakatomi.
Spoiler
Nakatomi.
That's right. That's right.
Ace.
I'm going.
Holiday action.
Holiday action. But
Holiday
it's still
action.
a Christmas movie, Christy.
It's a Kwanzaa movie.
I think it's an action film. When you say Christmas movies, that does not spring to mind for me.
No. Which one does?
Elf. It's my favorite.
Elf?
Love Elf.
Hi, I'm Buddy the Elf. What's your favorite color?
Okay, but, you know,
Hope you
to
find
me,
your dad,
any
buddy.
movie that has
Thanks, Norwal.
a Christmas scene in it is considered a Christmas movie.
Okay, we'll give you that, I guess.
It's a good thing to watch during the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
So, when I found out I was doing this program.
It sounds like you got a flat tire on the side of the road.
Yeah, it
when
sounds
I
like
found out, my car broke down.
Sounds like jury duty.
When I found out I was doing Bob and Tom jury duty,
Yes.
I figured, well, I'll whip up something.
Great.
And it's about Die Hard, the Christmas movie.
It's a Nakatomi Christmas. John McClane is in the air. Wife Holly Gennaro knows that John will soon be there. Douchebag Harry Ellis does another line of blow. Some dude's banging Blondie on a desk he doesn't know. John is pissed at Holly, she used her maiden name. Hans Gruber starts a shooting, and the party goes insane. All hell breaks loose, but our hero doesn't lose his head. To me it isn't Christmas until these words are said. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, come out to the coast. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, the LAPD's toast. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, Hans Gruber doesn't know. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, have machine gun, ho, ho, ho. John McClane is barefoot. The bad guys shoot the glass. Our boy Roy gets pissed and kicks Edgar Winter's ass. They find the detonators, explosions everywhere. Nakatomi Plaza, gonna need a few repairs. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Come out to the coast. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. The LAPD's toast. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Hans Gruber doesn't know. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Have machine gun, ho, ho, ho.
That's right.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. John needs a big promotion. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Hans Gruber dies in very slow motion.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Merry
Nice.
Christmas, everybody.
Oh, wonderful.
There you go.
Beautiful job.
It shows what a guy can do in an hour.
An hour?
Yeah.
Jeez, Mr. Grizz took me 4 days.
This is Bob Cavoyan for Channel 13 in a special Olympic moment. We are going to recreate the very first time the torch was ever run in history.
Cut! The monkey's got no gloves on. Where are the monkey gloves?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize I didn't have the gloves on. Sorry.
Now we're going to recreate the very first time the torch was run in history.
Cue the monkey. I'm not a monkey. I'm a gorilla. There's a difference. Cut. I didn't say I didn't know what you wanted. I know what you want. I can't do it.
Why can't you do it?
I can't go in the woods.
Why?
I have sensitive skin. I can't. I just can't do it.
Sensitive skin. You're
Sensitive
wearing
skin.
a gorilla suit. I
know
was
that.
just in the woods. Anybody can go
Have
in
you
the
ever
woods.
been bitten by a mosquito? Possibly a carpenter ant?
You don't want the gig? If you don't want to do this,
I didn't say I didn't want the gig.
Tony
I just don't wanna
Siragusa
go-
from the Colts. Tony Siragusa said,
Siragusa?
I can do this.
Siragusa
He
cannot.
wanted the role of the gorilla.
He cannot touch my gorilla.
Yeah, well, he didn't even need the suit, okay?
Bolt now. Good luck. Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Bates.
Hey,
Thank God.
I ain't on break yet, so I got to get off before I get in trouble. But, Chick, we got you on speaker. The guys here at work are wanting you to do Jodie Foster talking about the electric knife.
What kind of knife did you use, Dr. Lecter? Was it an electric knife, Dr. Lecter? I could hear the lambs, Dr. Lecter.
This is one of your best impressions. I think this rivals your
which one?
Your Jimmy Stewart.
Oh.
And now Jimmy Stewart talks to Jodie Foster.
What agent? What was her name in that?
Starling.
Agent Starling. Do you see a rabbit? I don't, Dr. Stewart.
And this has
Now,
been.
can you do? Can you do her doing Nell?
Dr. Xavier.
I can do that. Chickapay.
Jody, get in the car, Jody. Please get in the car.
It's not Jody. It's.
Oh, yeah.
No.
See, that's why I couldn't be an actor in a movie. I'd call them by their real names.
Clarice.
Cut!
Oh, Clarice, will you change my diaper?
Oh, God.
Made a boom boom.
For the occasion, Pat's got the big train thing going on at 71st and Keystone with his hardware store. That's an awesome thing. But a special comedy show with Mr. Patty G. Check the website for more.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're all here. I have a special piece here for Tom.
Oh.
Do you remember 60s commercials, Tom?
Of course. Well, some of them.
60s toy commercials.
Oh, yeah.
I saw this, and I didn't remember this at all, but it was, I assure you, an actual commercial that existed. And it was for at the time, marketed to little girls who like dolls.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, well, let's give it a listen.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think that took off.
Yeah, I don't think
They've all gone insane.
Yeah, take that on a plane just to simulate.
Is it any wonder we're all sitting here like this?
How many angry fathers twisted baby left lots?
I do remember.
No way a mom bought that for her.
I do remember Remco.
Yeah, I do too.
I think they had some successful products. I don't know how that one did.
And they had a poor baby that didn't have any clothes or anything and had one tear coming out. No. Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
I believe you because you're.
Yes, and she was wearing a burlap dress with a little heart on it. Yeah.
There was
baby poor thing or something.
I think one of the saddest premises, if not the worst. There was a show called Queen for a Day.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they would have, as I recall, 3 contestants, and they would each tell their sob story, and then they would vote on which was the saddest, and that person would win whatever, a Speed Queen washing machine or something.
I would take one of those, honestly.
I mean, it was so horrifying.
What era was that? 70s?
It was black
60s.
and white.
Yeah, that was-
60s?
Yeah.
It was just so awful.
And they would give them a crown and a scepter.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
It was bad.
Just for all their terrible luck. And
Yeah.
It had a host. Hi, I'm Chick McGee for Queen for a Day. And the one who had the worst story got the most prizes. Yeah.
Was that like a middle of the day thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you were homesick from school, and then after all the cool stuff was over, then the soap opera were on each channel. That ruined everything. Made you want to go back to school. But yeah,
Man.
Can you imagine if they did that? Now, the fact that it was a competition.
Yeah.
You know, your horrifically sad story isn't quite as
Sad as
horrifically
hers.
sad as hers.
Well, get on social media. That's exactly what's happening most of the time.
Created
Sad
by
people.
Hasbro in the 60s. She's Little Miss Homeless Girl.
No.
Oh, no.
It's even worse than we thought.
No.
It's way worse than any of us thought. Yes. Let me.
Little Miss Homeless. Well, today would be they would update it. Would be,
I'm sorry, Little Miss No Name.
It would be up.
She was so unloved. She hasn't even been named.
And the doll had one of those big eyes, like in those famous paintings.
Oh my.
Oh yeah.
God.
Yeah, and
barefoot.
And one tear coming out of one of the eyes.
That's a horror film waiting to happen.
Yeah, it is.
And that's
and they're expensive if you want to buy one.
Well,
ironic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$1,212.
There's a still from the commercial.
You would absolutely think you were looking at something from a horror film if you saw it.
Yeah, that looks like one of the things from that horror Christmas animated claymation thing.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas.
So pale.
And remember,
guys.
she doesn't have a name, so you can name her.
Oh, that's the saddest thing ever.
But maybe it's trying
She's an orphan and she's
Yeah, see, so you're gonna get a young girl who's gonna grow up to marry a bass player so that she can take care of him for life.
Oh, there you go.
Now we had the news story about the Camel on its way to Nativity.
Yeah.
That the fire department had to come rescue the thing.
Right.
Apparently it had fallen off. And we were trying to come up with a parody song for it. Josh had a couple nice suggestions.
It was about plasticware, wasn't it?
Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was about camels. Two
story.
stories. Well, because I thought, because we concluded by saying that the camel weighs, I didn't know this, 2,000 pounds.
Well, yeah, camels are huge. What?
So I'm sure when the fire department arrived there, they said, well, that's pretty heavy. Camelot.
I don't...
Remember this one?
All right, first off, turn it the hell down.
Yeah, no joke.
That's not even a... What did you say?
I just wanted to tell you, so Jess, that was a huge hit. I believe is that Richard Burton singing?
Yes,
That is
and
Richard's
it was
version,
in a musical that.
Right.
But the Camelot was famous because President Kennedy went to see it, and then they called his era the era of Camelot.
I did not know that that's why they called the Kennedys and the Camelot. I didn't know that was the tie.
It's great
I
music.
kind of doubt that that had
You think
much
so?
to do
Okay.
with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I wonder if do you think Richard Burton was sober when he did that at all? He had some
I don't know.
issues.
These are all the best jokes of 1966.
No. 65.
Let's talk about something that's going on right
Actually,
now.
that one I think was 62. I think.
New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy says drone detecting devices deployed in his state have found little to no evidence of anything nefarious. And speaking to reporters, Mr. Murphy declined to go into detail about the detection equipment. He did say
what? Have we gotten to what the story is at all?
No, it's It's a big nothing burger, man.
He did say it was powerful enough to disable the drones, although he noted that that's not legal on U.S. soil.
But we still don't know what is being
we
talked
don't know
about.
what we don't know what we're dealing with.
They made it legal to fly drones at night.
Yes.
And now who knows what's up there, but now there are people that have their own drones looking for drones.
That's a recent law?
Yeah.
Oh.
Federal officials have repeatedly said there are no signs that any drone operators have shown bad intent, nor is there evidence of foreign involvement.
So they just can't.
But they can't shoot them down. I mean, there's no reason
Collateral
to do
damage.
that.
Well, we shot down the drone, but took out the mall.
Right.
A good thing it wasn't the food court. We just took out a Spencer's Gifts.
Do you guys have a drone?
No, I don't own
nobody?
a drone.
Tom, do we have a hotline call?
I have a drone.
Oh, we have a hotline
Jason
call?
has one.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Long-time listener, first-time caller, this is Danny.
Hi, Danny.
I heard you guys talking about them drones over New Jersey.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know,
I've been trying to shoot one down for the last 4 nights. I'm trying everything, Roman candles, slingshots.
Yeah.
Last night I tried a boomerang, took out my neighbor's cat.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I bet you it's an indoor cat from here on out. I'll tell you this, if I do get one down, I'm taking it straight to the pawn shop, trading it for one of those authentic Pat Godwin guitars.
There you go.
I've been talking to a lot of people around here. My cousin Mike thinks it's just HOA code enforcement drones.
Oh, sure.
I think maybe Santa has gone techno.
He's
Pat
peering at your kids'
Godwin,
window.
you understand what I mean.
I do indeed. That was a hit from
Forget the reindeer and sleigh. Who needs them when you got elves making drones by the dozen? Now you got Santa's drones out at night, checking the list, see who's nice. Here comes Santa's drones. Here comes Santa's drones right across the Jersey sky. Pat, you can use that.
I like it. I like it.
I don't know. I think it's possible that pimping has been brought up to the 21st century. These pimps could be out using drones, keeping track of their ho-ho-hos at night.
Oh.
That's why you only see them at night. All right, I got to run. I got to finish this potato gun today so I can take out me a drone tonight.
Okay, good luck, Danny.
Okay. Thank you.
That barely sounded like Jeff. Right? It just didn't sound like him that much.
Oh, wow.
That was good.
Who's this Jeff you're talking about?
Hey, referencing.
Behind the curtain. Can you wait till we go to commercial to say fourth wall?
Referencing Techno Santa. Yikes.
Techno Claus.
Sorry. Techno Claus. I keep forgetting.
That was a big hit. Remember that?
Yeah.
We should hear that again.
The best. It might not have been funny, but at least it was long.
That's my joke.
At least there's one there. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Tiki Barber here. Remember the days when I was a running back in the NFL? Well, if you're on your feet all day like I was, you get the struggle. The secret is orange insoles. Their insoles are like magic for your feet and body. They'll help you kick hip pain, sore feet, and lower back discomfort to the sidelines. Feel better, do more with orange insoles.
We're ready if you are, Chick. Do you want to?
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
Well, wait a minute. I have a question. Are we just going to do this right in front of everybody?
And Doctor, I assume you just go in with one finger. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I got to warn you, Joyce left the lube in her car last night.
Oh, it should be good and cold.
Funny stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. You know, it's always cold lube.
Uh-huh. Why don't they should use a warming lube.
Sarah, start playing the violin.
So we can't hear the screams.
Right. Do you know the theme from Deliverance?
Yeah, I'm ready. Okay,
you do the play-by-play.
Okay, here we go. Oh boy! This is Duke Tomato and the Power Trio.
Yeah, water.
And we've got the breast mouth horns and the lovely Steven Singer singers. And I believe we have a special presentation coming up. No one's telling me anything.
All right. Duke. Thank you very much, Duke.
Yes,
Sounding
thank
great,
you.
Gentlemen.
What's going on in sports, Chick?
This is weird.
I kind of like it.
We have a special guest.
Wait a minute. I think we have a very special unannounced guest, and I'm just beyond consolation that
What?
Tom's going to miss this. I don't Did you see?
I saw something.
Saw something.
What's going on?
It was like the
I
fin
thought I
and
saw
jaw.
fan.
Well, who could this be?
Ladies and gentlemen, Dick Mango. Hey! So nice to be here. Thank you very much.
Dick Mango in the house.
Mr. Mango.
Oh, man. Man, I feel like I'm channeling the king.
Oh, okay. Good.
Oh, my God. I'd like to introduce the band, but I don't know their names.
That's all right, Dick.
No problem.
I got this young elf next to me, Mr. Duke. Oh, it's Dr. Duke. Excuse me.
Wait for it to come around.
Wait for it to come around.
Here comes the top of the form, then.
Here it comes. I think I feel it's coming right here. Oh.
Get it out.
Right now.
5, 6, 7.
Have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue. Just thinking about you.
Oh, man.
Decorations of green on that big Christmas tree. Won't be the same since you went here with me. All those blue snowflakes. I could see them fall. And then those red hot memories. Us two balling. You'll be doing all right with your Christmas wife. But I'll have a blue Christmas. Now, you probably can't imagine yours truly, Dick Mango, being blue at Christmas time.
Oh, no.
Because I'm never going to be alone on Christmas with a... But I am alone on Christmas. Sorry.
Which is it?
You know, when you see those red and green balls on that Christmas tree, you're thinking about the blue balls hanging on me because I'm alone.
Yeah.
You know, bitch left me for a mall Santa Claus. Of course, they had a new F-150 from Ford. Oh, I can see the appeal. But, I'm just going to pause while wait for the music.
Sure. Yeah, gotta wait for Vamp, Dick, vamp.
You'll be doing all right.
You'll be doing all right. With your Christmas wife.
Oh, God.
But I'll have a blue Christmas. That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
Dick Mango. Very nice.
Oh, boy. Your stocking is hung, and so, of course, so am I, like a donkey. Like a donkey in a live major nativity. So. All right. Good night. Thank you for joining us.
All right, Dick. Oh, what a shame that Tom missed that.
Yeah,
He's going to be very...
Oh, boy.
He loves Dick Mango. He's his biggest fan.
He is a big fan.
I didn't know Dick Mango was so good at accents. My goodness, that Elvis was killer.
Well, you channel the king. It's going to come through, isn't it? Boy, oh, boy.
shows in a special spot.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
You know, I got limitations on the amount of time that I have. I'm just trying to plug the show.
You know what we haven't done in a while? Here's what we need. It's Josh Arnold. Oh, my God. Thank you very much. Oh, I sure appreciate it. You like these styles? Now, Josh, I don't want to put you on the spot here. Yeah, but I hope you have one of your amazing stories from being a celebrity for so long. You go out there, people recognize. Yeah. Now, didn't you have a story about you were at the valet one day and there was a mix-up with your car?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I gave him my keys and he said, hey, we got you taken care of. And I ate dinner, of course.
Yes,
I got back out and I said, hey, I need my car. And the guy said, oh, sure, just 1 minute, Mr. Clooney.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Got to be somewhere else.
He really had me. I gotta go.
Don't you? Maybe you called room service and
I did.
How'd that go?
Well, I called room service. I said, hey, I'll tell you what, I'll have a double cheeseburger.
Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Arnold is here. Josh Arnold. Now, didn't you call room service one time? No, I did. Josh, did that happen? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I said, hey, double cheeseburger, please. Maybe a slice of that apple pie. And why don't you put a slice of cheddar on the apple pie? I'll be damned if they didn't come up and they just put an extra slice of cheese on the burger. Not on the pie. The pie was
Another amazing story from Hollywood.
Okay, thank you very much.
I know somebody was listening for the very first time.
Okay. Okay, let's get to it here. We have Christy Lee over there. She's at the Silac Insurance News Desk. What's happening?
A video captured in India is going viral after showing a tiger breaking through a man's bathroom wall.
Oh!
Boy, there's a tiger in your tank.
You know, if you were constipated.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
If the timing is everything.
In the video
at least you're already on the bowl, I guess.
Taken by a resident in Varanasi while he was using the toilet. The camera pans to a tiger's head and its two front paws peeking through a large hole in the wall.
Oh.
The animal attempts to wiggle through the hole, but instead licks its paws and dips back out.
Do you have any paper? I'm out over here. No? Okay.
Hello. Can you help a tiger out?
Man, I'd move.
Yeah. There. Oh, here's the video.
There we go.
There you go. There's
Look at that.
Oh, my God.
Look at that tiger.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Hey, how's it going?
Wow.
Hey, you guys got any nice towels
And
here?
it kind of looks like a public bathroom.
I wish we could hear the audio.
Look how adorable that tiger is.
I know, but
That's
man.
what I was thinking, too. Yeah. No.
Who has a giant hole in the wall of their bathroom like that?
I think Indian construction
Is that okay? That's what you do.
Nice.
Okay, great.
Breezeway.
Thank you very much.
Breezeway.
Two joggers were attacked by a dive-bombing owl recently.
Who?
Son of a
Oh, my God. Miss Hannah Bale told the CBS she was running along Halifax's popular Chain of Lakes Trail when an owl swooped down and grabbed her ponytail. Mr. David Reagan was also jogging on the same trail when he felt something grab the top of his head.
We couldn't get to it in time. What was the guy's name?
David Reagan?
Reagan.
Well,
An owl.
Nancy.
He felt something grab the top of his head.
Tear down this wall.
Don't tear down the wall. There's a tiger behind.
He quickly realized it was an owl. Neither were seriously injured in the attacks. It is thought the owl can be mistaking a pom-pom or a ponytail for a prey item like a rodent on your head.
Hey, rat head.
Yeah, maybe that's a sign to get rid of the man bun. Maybe if they mistake it for
Wasn't there a husband who was arrested for killing his wife and they didn't believe him that an owl took her head off?
Was that the staircase?
Yeah.
Yeah. I only heard about that.
They were in the hot tub, and she went into the house to change or something.
But did they ever figure out what they don't know, right?
I think an owl was the explanation.
Didn't it come through the chimney or something and came down
like
through the
that,
fireplace?
And ripped her head off?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's the way they kill their prey.
There was a lot going on in that.
It was just trying to tell her that she was accepted into Hogwarts. And
He didn't go to prison for that, did he?
I don't know.
That was
That was a movie.
Yeah, I forget what happened.
There was a bunch going on there.
It was.
So he scalps them?
You know what?
Yeah.
I didn't have to come back today. I could have stayed on.
Have you ever seen the video? There's a slow motion video of an owl
Yeah.
coming right at the camera.
Mm-hmm.
And you realize how terrifying it is at the end.
Well, as Chick has said, their legs are like 6 feet long. They just hide them underneath their body.
That's not true.
Well, they're not 6 feet.
Owls sit like catchers.
Yeah,
That's
they
how
do.
you see them. They are
They have
on their
really
knees.
long legs.
Have you seen them sleep? They lay down.
Yeah, that's where you can see their legs.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, but they just like laying on their bellies. Looks like they're dead.
Yeah.
They're just laying there.
It's something else.
The world's oldest known crocodile in the news today celebrated his 124th birthday this week.
Wow.
And didn't make it on Tim Kavanaugh's list of birthdays.
Oh,
How
Well,
about
we
that?
got to call
Wait a
him
minute.
back.
No.
Remember when I was
How old?
young?
124.
Wow, it's been a while.
It
According
has
to-
been a while, Crocodile.
According to, oh my God, you're just.
Pat,
full
what
of them
song did
today.
this?
It's been a while.
I remember when I was young.
Hey.
We had so much fun.
And you'll have to look a long way to find a bigger Elton John fan than me and Pat. But you go watch that Disney Plus Elton John documentary. It's have some Kleenex. It's really
it's very moving.
sad.
Masturbate?
Yeah. He's
Yeah, that's it, Josh.
he's not doing well. It's
What's wrong with them?
He's
Well-
just,
He's just old.
78 or whatever.
He's got
it is, yeah.
severe vision issues.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's and right now I believe he can't read. His eyesight is so bad. He's got some kind of surgical issues they're doing.
According to Live Science, Henry
Prolapse
the Nile
angle.
crocodile has none of those issues and has lived at the Croc World Conservation Center in Scothburg, South Africa since 1985. Though he was originally captured in Botswana in 1903. The crocodile is said to have fathered over 10,000 offspring with numerous partners since he arrived at the center. While his exact birthday is unknown, Croc World representatives estimate he was born around 1900.
It's an estimate.
And they celebrate his birthday on December 16th.
Well,
every
when they
year.
caught him in 1903?
Yeah. So he has to be.
That's kind of amazing.
Oh, well.
It's like those giant tortoises that they got a picture of
Yeah.
Darwin standing next to one.
His is still alive, right? Darwin's
so,
tortoise? Yeah.
Well, the lineage is, right?
No, I thought it was the
I
actual
think
turtle.
isn't that critter still around?
No kidding.
Yeah.
No, the actual, yeah, absolutely.
And this, did you see the video
Like
for
the
this?
1600s when Darwin was.
Well, they're saying he's
200 and some years old.
1600s. Well, you said.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's the hundreds part.
I don't know if Tom and I have ever more passionately agreed on something. Neither one of us can talk to you anymore. You know
Darwin's tortoise died in 2006.
Oh, I didn't know that. Sorry.
See what I mean?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
What's the matter?
He died in
So
2006.
this alligator's 124. They estimate that.
Oh, how did I let 18 years get away from me?
I don't know,
I don't
babe.
understand.
And they didn't give him a cake. They gave him an old sea captain to eat, just so he'd feel
that's nice.
You know.
Are we having to getting the old gang back together? No, we're going to feed you to a turtle. You know, with my hearing, I could have sworn you said you're feeding me to a turtle.
No, that crocodile.
Crocodile. Oh, boy. I had it all wrong. Well, that can't happen. Wait a minute.
Would you rather be eaten by a turtle or a crocodile?
Oh, crocodile for sure. Turtle
Yeah,
would be.
turtle take
That's
forever.
a death by 1,000 paper cuts. Isn't it?
Are they trying to increase the crocodile population?
I don't.
In captivity, they said he's raised 10,000
I don't know.
baby crocs. I didn't know there was a problem.
I don't live in South Africa. Maybe it's just in South Africa they have.
Says he's fathered 10,000 baby crocodiles.
Boy, what a smart ass. I don't live in South Africa. My God.
My God.
Okay.
Show is eating itself.
Now we're getting to it.
I love it.
Now we're getting
When we come back, a palate cleanser from Mace Cosby. Congratulations to Edward Bonilla. Mr.
No
Bonilla.
relation to Bobby.
He is our winner. He's from Struthers, Ohio. Had a perfect week, 16 of 16 in the Bob and Tom Show Pigskin Picks competition. 13-way tie. He had the tiebreakers. Wins himself the gift certificate from Steven Singer Jewelers. So make your picks. Get them in today. Speaking of picks, we have Chick McGee across the way.
Make your holidays bigger and brighter with Prize Picks, the best place to get real money action while watching your favorite sports. With over 10 million members, billions of dollars in awarded winnings, Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. The app is really simple to use. Just pick 2 or more players across any sport, pick more or less on their projected stat like passing or touchdowns or rushing yards, and you could win up to 1,000 times your money. And join now because this holiday season, Prize Picks giving away 2 free picks in December, and they're giving away $30+ million in rewards during Pixmas. Prize Picks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app, available to play in more than 40 states, including California and Texas. Download the Prize Picks app today and use the code TOM and get a $50 credit instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. That's code TOM on Prize Picks. Get a $50 credit instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks, run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Thank you very much, Chickster. And coming up, typically on this in this next break, we'll be doing a Sexy Time with Alli Breen. Alli is doing some TV this morning, so we're going to do it tomorrow. Do any of you guys have a question? Maybe we could answer one of your own. Let's go around the horn.
I might be having trouble with some coworkers I'm working with.
When we come back,
there might be some trouble.
We'll examine that.
I'll come up with a question.
Okay,
let's talk about
Josh will say it's about communication.
Yeah, and we'll listen to radio.
Knowing when to say shut up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
All right, where's my big bowl?
Hey Josh, new orange insoles are in with that deep heel cup. You should see how deep this heel cup is.
Deep heel cup, you say?
What are you doing?
Deep heel cup.
They're for your shoes.
My shoes, you say?
Orange insoles come with a deep heel cup and arch support to provide everything you need to keep up with your everyday activities. Orange insoles are great if you work on your feet all day, simply taking on the world. Orange insoles will help you feel better and do more, guaranteed. Get your orange insoles today and step into a world of comfort. OrangeInsoles.com.
The 14-year-old whale named...
It was amazing. Okay, sorry.
Is it Wiki? W-I-K-I-E? There's not a...
Is it Wiki?
Wiki?
It's the sound that you make when you wipe a window?
Ew. Wiki.
No, that was terrible. I don't know what.
According to this story, Wiki can say hello, 1, 2, aha, bye-bye, and even the name of her trainer, Amy.
We have some of the audio.
We do?
Yeah.
Okay, well, now that it's been suggested what they're saying, I mean,
that's what we're going to hear.
This was on the news. I saw this morning on the TV.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You must do very well.
You have a TV.
And mine has audio now.
Oh,
boy. Here we go. This is the whale talking. You be the judge. Here,
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Oh, God.
Hello?
Chick.
Oh, come on.
Chick has his hand up, yes.
I'm leaving the country. This is creepy. This is creepy. That's plainly hello. I've had it.
So you are definitely...
Yeah, that's amazing.
I mean, I think it's really making a good effort.
Yeah.
It's not great. But what do you want from a whale?
It's like a parrot. It's a parrot whale. It's a whale. What the hell?
Apparently, this is better than the sounds they've ever been able to get out of a monkey or a ape. I did hear that.
Yeah, wow.
I guess, and it's I think it has something to do with the structure of wherever the voice box and throats, the shape of the throat.
Gotcha.
So, this is a whale.
Wow.
A killer whale. Now it's this. Am I right, Dean? This whale's in France.
Yes. It's in France. I said that.
So there's a slight accent.
Well, it should be bonjour then instead of hello.
Shouldn't it be bonjour? Yeah.
Maybe the U.S. is a bigger market for whale talk. Here it is again.
Hello? Hello?
If you didn't know it was supposed to be hello, I don't think you'd be going, oh, hey, that whale just said hello.
Yeah, I don't think.
No, you wouldn't. Yeah, but it's.
And I don't think he knows when you walk up to say hello.
Maybe it does.
He's just mimicking what the trainer says.
But I mean, think about a parrot. you ever been around some of these birds? It's amazing.
Yeah,
This is pretty primitive.
Hello? Hello?
Jeez, get an exorcist.
Oh, that last one sounds like a wet fart.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Oh, God. Okay, this is more of it. Okay, here we go. This is supposed to be a killer whale talking. Here we go.
1, 2.
Wait a second.
I can't take it.
No.
Come on.
No.
Are you making us sit through this?
Nope.
This is science, Christy, okay? It's not all pretty.
That ain't 1, 2, I'll tell you that. It might be 2.
Yeah, he may have had 2.
Let it breathe for a second.
Oh, okay.
There's more. Here we go.
1, 2.
There's no way that's 1, 2.
Hey, I am just playing this French scientist.
It sounds like the whale farts and then gags because of his own fart.
Here we go. There's more. Here we go.
1, 2.
These are nothing.
1, 2.
This is a non-story.
The whale is just...
You know what this sounds like? You know what would be funnier? If Mr. You know the famous British comedian?
Mr. Bean?
Mr. Bean. That's what this sounds like. And Mr. Bean can hear everything the whale says. This was a story
the whale is
on the
just
CBS News this
My
morning.
stomach hurts so bad.
It's just making a noise.
It's just making noise.
It's just making noise.
I'd give you maybe hello, but that's just about it.
Yeah.
Listen, please play the first one,
It
too,
sounds
again.
like an armpit fart. Here we go.
Hello?
Now that we buy.
Yes.
I said hello.
Hello?
That.
Jeez.
Hello?
Tom, where are you with the Senior Wences stuff? Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee's here.
Yep.
Pat Godwin, Jess Hooker.
Hi.
Hello, Josh Arnold. Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick. A couple letters.
All right.
Very important.
Okay.
Sometimes I can't think of a word.
Yeah, sometimes.
You know it is.
Sure.
You're trying to do something, you're trying to describe something, and it's a jumble of stuff in your head, and you just kind of do a short form description of what the thing is.
You'd go into radio.
Yeah, of course. Got this one, a 9-year-old. She was talking about the Christmas decorations in her room. She couldn't come up with the word nativity.
Okay.
So she said she was putting together her Jesus village.
Oh, sure.
That's sweet.
Yeah. That is sweet.
Nice. That's fine. This is from Terry, who writes, there was a picture of an astronaut, and my daughter chimed in, oh, hey, there's a space angel. That's sweet.
That's funny.
A nice little lady astronaut.
Oh, they're still trapped up there, right? They got them coming down. They got moved.
There.
They just announced this morning that they're going to be there another extra month.
Yep.
So
I think it's love. That's what I think.
Yeah, I know.
They're doing great.
They don't want to come back down.
They're healthy and having a good time. They became astronauts to go up to space.
How do you know they're having a good time?
Because I just saw an interview with them.
What happened? I missed it.
They went up
on the star.
Yeah.
Go ahead, tell them.
Yeah, they went up on an experimental rocket, and there was some issues about bringing them back, so they left them on the space station, and they won't be able to come back. Well, I thought it was February. Has it been moved back to March?
I think they just moved it. I just heard this morning they moved it.
Yeah.
And they're both astronauts?
Yeah, male and a woman.
Pay for it?
But then there's a crew up there as well.
Yeah, there's a crew.
Oh,
They're just
okay.
waiting
They're
for
not there by themselves.
They're waiting for enough seats. And there was some concern that one of them they thought looked like she hadn't been eating or something. She's fine. I just saw an interview with her. They interviewed, are you okay? They're on like this space treadmill for a couple hours a day. And
Yeah, they lose so much muscle mass up there.
that'd be rough. But yeah, they'll be back.
Of course, they'll be back. They're not going to leave them up there forever.
Well,
Kind of like an overdue library book after a while. What the hell?
Just kind of forget about them.
Yeah. Okay. Time now for a palate cleanser. It's been a rough last few minutes.
Sure.
So let's just try this. See if we all feel better.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby. Here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick.
Yes, Ace.
Now, earlier we were talking about snowmen, but we haven't talked about snow ladies.
Oh.
What's the difference between a snowman and a snow lady?
Oh, boy. I'm going to write it down.
Okay.
I think we all got this.
I don't know.
Should we just all say it on 3? 1, 2, 3.
Snowballs!
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Brought to you by Omaha Steaks. Save 50% off gifts from Omaha Steaks. Go to omahasteaks.com and use promo code BTS for an extra $30 off. Minimum purchase may apply.
Amazing setup.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, we are right on board with you there, buddy.
Yeah, I'll find this astronaut story.
Don't bother.
We already did
I got it.
I'm so sorry.
They've been suspended in space for 6 months.
Yes.
They're expecting another delay as of. They'll come back in late March now.
He continued.
Yeah.
Have we talked about who'd go to space here? Would you go?
I would.
Tom, would you go to space?
No.
Okay.
Terrible claustrophobia. I can barely get on it.
Ace?
No.
No.
Chicky?
I'd go.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think I'd go.
Kirsty?
No, I'm too claustrophobic, too.
Patty G?
No way.
Okay.
Would you
Can you
go?
imagine Pat just
I don't know.
touching a button or something?
Anything can go wrong.
My
You'd
dad
be
made
like
it.
Homer on the space shuttle.
My dad made it very clear when we were growing up. He would tell us this at least once a year. Just so you know, if like at the end of Close Encounters, the spaceship comes down and I have the chance to get on it and go, I am going.
Yeah, okay.
He let us know that he would completely abandon
Well, that's
us
a different thing.
to go
be
see
with
the
an
universe.
alien?
Yeah.
Oh, I would go with aliens.
I know it's a different thing, but it's interesting.
It's space travel.
Do you hate
A lot of hostility today.
I don't hate you.
Primarily directed
I
at
really
Christy.
think
I hate that you hate me.
I don't hate you.
You know what I hate?
Prove it by kissing me.
Tongue or no tongue?
Well, I don't know what just happened. Can we go? Do you want to go start drinking again? Pat, you, me, Chick. Christy Lee is at the Silac Insurance News Desk. What's happening over there?
East Sotheby's is set to auction off what may be the world's oldest stone version of the Ten Commandments.
Huh.
The New York Times reports the tablet, which dates to 300 to 800 AD, had once been used as a paving stone. The story, as told by its discoverer, Jacob Kaplan, in 1943, goes
Not
like
my
this.
paving stone. Not my paving stone.
What song is that?
You don't know the Monkees?
No, I know that's not the right melody. You mean not your paving stone. Bow, wow,
Yeah,
wow,
that's
wow.
probably more accurate.
You were doing the big ending.
You're back.
I was doing
I'm
the
not your stepping stone. I'm not your stepping stone.
I take it back.
It's okay.
Yeah, you did go right to the end.
Yes, okay. That's fine. That's fine. It's better than the other one.
We should play some monkeys. We should
love
play some
the
monkeys one
Monkees.
morning. That'd be fun.
What? You don't love the monkeys?
I don't.
They have they have some great songs.
I love them. We should have him in here.
You know, and
Well, there's only one left.
That's his joke.
you know, and Stepping Stone's one of the best songs, I think, right?
Yeah.
Is that Mike Nesmith?
Is that the first
No,
one?
that's Mickey.
Oh, Mickey Dolenz did all the good songs, didn't he? Well,
sure
not.
did.
I mean, even though I love Davy Jones.
Daydream
Do you
Believer.
guys remember when Mel Brooks came
Great
down with
song.
the 3 tablets? I'm here.
I have these 15 crash.
Oh, good.
10 commandments.
This particular stone was found in 1913 when a railway was being built in now what is southern Israel. Carved in Paleo Hebrew, the massive slab's significance went unrecognized and was used as a paving stone at a home.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Selby Kiefer at
yikes! Get to the
Sotheby's
pearly gates with that. So
said the text is still legible, though it is most worn in the middle where people walked across it. The auction house estimates the item will sell for between $1 and $2 million.
That's crazy. I mean, because the original are in the Ark, right? Weren't the 10 Commandments put into the Ark? And the
Ark of the Covenant, not the Ark, not Noah's Ark.
Right, the Ark of the Covenant.
We don't know where the Ark of the Covenant's buried, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's in a warehouse.
In Tunisia.
People are still looking for it.
that's good.
That was St. Louis.
Yeah, I thought it was in Tennessee.
I got
the arch of the.
By the way, they're not in English, so you gotta.
Oh.
You know,
No,
might be hard to.
If there were 15 commandments originally, let's say.
Yeah. What would you add?
Yes. What do you hope was on there that you would?
Something about bad Wi-Fi at airports. I think important to have.
Lines, yeah.
Coffee line.
What if we find out that not wasn't in any of the original commandments? It was just a to-do list instead of a do not list.
Oh.
And that.
That would be interesting.
How about that? Did I just blow your mind?
Would be ironic if you coveted the 10 Commandments, wouldn't it? No,
it sure would.
So whoever buys it's going to be coveting them, and wow, there you go.
A new study from
Is that at one of the car dealers?
What?
What? Thou shalt not covet my deals?
Thou shalt not covet your neighbor's Oldsmobile. Wasn't that what it was?
I don't think they had car dealers then, did they?
Sure they did. Camel dealers.
Okay.
A new study from the University of Oxford shows that Bronze Age Britons may have butchered and possibly eaten their enemies.
I love this. Wow.
The remains of 37 men, women, and children were discovered at the early Bronze Age
They had
site
appetizers.
of Charterhouse Warren in the 1970s.
It's like those little carrots.
A recent analysis of over 3,000 human bones and bone fragments
All them bones.
showed the individuals likely suffered a violent death from blunt force trauma.
This is in what is now England.
Numerous cut marks suggest they were intentionally butchered and may have been partially eaten. Researchers believe the aggressors cannibalized their enemies with animal remains to dehumanize them and liken them rather to animals.
I'll teach them a lesson.
Because it was England, they think that they used their genitals as actual tea bags. They really love their
They love their tea.
Oh.
their tea bagging with actual.
I'm not your stepping stone. No, not me. No.
All right.
I'm not your stepping. And Mickey gets mad here at the beginning.
He
Remember
does.
that? Yeah, he does. Oh yeah, here it comes. How can you see?
Oh, he's mad now.
Reading all them high-fashion magazines. Scenes.
That's good.
Stepping stone.
Who's on the organ?
Some session guy.
Oh, okay.
Probably Al Cooper or something.
Don Kushner.
This is I always get these stories about that they've got a bunch of bones and they see the marks on them and conclude
that they're
drawing a lot of conclusions from not a lot of evidence. I think, as Chick said, how do they know how the bones go together? But the thing that they knew this is in what is now England.
Yes.
And they knew that they knew that.
Wait a minute.
Hold it. Just a second.
Write it down. Write it down.
This is a setup, though.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. If you're honest enough to tell me, I'm honest enough to
anything. Just write it.
This was in England.
Okay.
Because as Christy indicated, there were marks on the bones where they'd been chewed on, and they knew that they were predecessors of the English people because they all had bad teeth.
I wrote down crooked bite marks.
I wrote teeth.
Okay, very good.
Oh, and you know what? He warned us about this joke at lunch yesterday.
Yeah, you sat with us and said you have a real good one
He goes,
for tomorrow.
I got a real good bad teeth joke, British bad teeth joke for tomorrow.
Well, now it's completely unforgivable.
That's what he told us.
Because if you think about it, if that was just off the top of your head and you shat it out.
Right.
Well, because we had the story yesterday, and I thought of it. I was so happy with it because I love the bad tooth.
He works on this stuff.
Yeah.
No wonder he gets so mad when we don't laugh.
Mad you're not laughing. I'm just sad that you don't understand. It's known as a running gag, a trope by now on this show. Anything about English, we will always have
Your sister
references
lives
to
there,
bad
and she has
teeth.
fine teeth.
That's because she's an American.
Oh, you know what? I didn't consider that. Well, is her beau a Englishman?
No.
Oh, well, none of this is.
Her daughters have nice teeth too because they went to an orthodontist.
I see.
Had them straightened. So she has English. They have English blood. Therefore, terrible teeth. Dental hygiene low in the totem.
An ancient pyramid that was discovered in Mexico will be reburied due to lack of funding.
That's some good science.
According to archaeology.
Hey, this looks like a lot of work. This looks like a lot of work. Bury it again. We got a mall to build.
The structure was uncovered during highway construction.
And we got a road to build.
Dubbed San Miguel, dates back more than 1,000 years.
Why don't they just have it part of the highway?
While the site has been documented, financial constraints have limited further exploration.
Not in Mexico.
It will be reburied for better preservation.
Yeah, it's the safest place for it, right?
It'll be better preserved this way.
Yeah.
Well, but it's going to be under an off ramp to a freeway.
Well, good enough for Jimmy Hoffa. Good enough.
All right. Okay. I think the cartel would step up and, hey, got a little science here. Come on.
Here's a sad story out of China. A guy was trapped in an abandoned well for 3 days after his cries for help were initially mistaken for those of a screaming ghost.
They just thought it was a goat?
Yeah.
All right.
No, did you say goat or ghost?
Ghost. Oh, don't worry about that. That's just the ghost.
Universal Daily News.
If you lived in some Chinese village First of all, well, keep reading, Christy.
Universal Daily News in Thailand reported the incident took place near the Thailand-Myanmar border, where villagers heard strange cries.
Now, see, when you hear
coming from a nearby forest.
When I saw this article, I thought the word villagers. I always think of the same thing, which is the movie Frankenstein.
Oh yeah.
When I hear villagers, I see
torches,
people screaming in the streets, running.
Rescue personnel were eventually dispatched, and they soon located a Chinese man at the bottom of a 40-foot deep well.
My gosh.
They were able to successfully rescue the 23-year-old.
Oh, good.
Who said he'd been trapped in the well for 3 days and nights.
I've been trapped.
Can you imagine being down there and hearing them go, no, that's just a ghost.
Hey.
A ghost.
I swear I'm not a ghost.
He was
That's just what a ghost would say.
After sustaining a fractured left wrist, a concussion, and he had bruises on his butt.
Sometimes colonialism is good. If this is a village where their first assumption is that it's a ghost screaming and not a human being, they need us to come in there with books and computers.
Yes. Baby Jessica wouldn't have made it.
And don't forget doing a little house clean. Okay.
Well, I don't mean that.
Oh, you can't have it. You can't have one without the other.
I guess I do want to know.
What is this language you're speaking? What's this gibberish? Let's teach you some English. It makes perfect sense. No, that's P as in pneumonia.
Big Taco Bell news today, Josh.
Lay it on me, lady.
Starting today, they will sell chicken nuggets at participating restaurants nationwide.
No kidding.
The newest menu isn't just your regular nuggets. They're breaded with a blend of breadcrumbs and tortilla chips.
Oh, they got to be shaped like little bells.
As well as marinated in a zesty jalapeno buttermilk.
All right.
Yes. Taco Bell's also releasing a trio of dipping sauces to accompany the latest menu edition.
I'm so sick of the word zesty, I could spit.
You know, I consider you zesty.
Zesty?
Yeah, you're a zesty man.
I don't want anything zesty. Just give me food that's kind of bland, will you? Yeah.
What about zestfully clean? Will you accept that?
No, I don't like that soap.
Well, you're not fully clean till you're zestfully clean.
Ace is right.
You're not fully clean till
The
you're
new
zestfully
sauces
clean.
include Hidden Valley Ranch sauce, which is a blend of Taco Bell's fire sauce and Hidden Valley Ranch.
Fire sauce, see?
A new signature Bell sauce, which is a sweet and hot jalapeno honey mustard sauce.
Hot.
I got a sauce story for you.
Oh, sauce.
Oh, you're going to get into the fight?
Yeah, this is a great story.
Yeah,
Do you think it's worth getting into a fight about sauce?
Sometimes it is, yeah.
A woman in Florida facing felony charges following a dispute over dipping sauce at a Raising Cane's restaurant.
Wow. Oh, apparently that stuff is crazy popular.
31-year-old Ms. Mackenzie Keeling was picking up an order from Raising Cane's in Clearwater when she discovered she was missing 8 packets
I'm missing
of cane sauce.
Cane sauce.
The one returned to the location was given some dipping sauce by a manager. However, the manager declined the woman's request that she be provided with extra sauce in return for wasting her time and gas. The woman allegedly became hostile, both verbally and physically, and tried to assault the manager. She allegedly tried to tear off the victim's keys and Cane's ID from a lanyard attached to his belt. She was subsequently arrested.
Yeah, good.
You bastard.
But why wouldn't the guy give up a couple packets of sauce, for God's
I'm wondering,
sake?
too, don't you just get that lady out of there?
Yeah.
But, oh, boy. Well, maybe you don't. Maybe you're going, no, this lady's being
You guys
rude.
just sounded like Josh Arnold and Dawn there.
Okay, wait a
You
minute.
said, don't you guys? You both went, yeah, at the same time. It was beautiful.
This what do you call it? The arresting picture, the mugshot.
Mugshot.
This lady is extremely attractive.
Oh, well, therefore, she's the victim here. Yeah.
No. She's got weird hair, but I mean, she's very pretty.
Do we have her name? What's her name? He thinks it's pretty. It looks like a cat with.
No. Look at this, Josh.
Mackenzie Keeling.
Yeah, she has she's got pink bangs and blue hair, but she's a very pretty girl.
What do you think, Josh?
Doesn't look like she's the kind that would lose her mind over dipping sauce.
She totally does. I'm shocked.
Really?
Shocked that you think she's attractive.
Let me see.
I mean, it's Caucasian garbage.
Okay. Really?
Immediately you can tell.
Oh, yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think that?
Yeah.
You think that look in her eyes, like I'd cut that thing off?
yes.
The minute you fall asleep, I'm taking the scissors.
She's either at some trying to get her dipping sauce, or
I
at
don't blame her. Have you had that chicken? It's so bland. You need all the sauce.
At a
It's
smoke
bland.
shop.
I've heard the sauce is really terrific.
The sauce is really terrific.
She's lying
It
to a
has to
public
be.
assistance program.
Yeah, that lady's.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's just a
All
couple
of you
things.
calm down.
Okay.
Well,
I bet her hair was a part of a gender reveal. What do you want to bet? Just pink bangs and blue hair.
I'll shave off whichever one it is.
Very complicated. Right now, I have been receiving notes from friends of mine who have been receiving something from me. I'm talking about those boxes of Omaha Steaks,
But
Josh.
that's not what you're doing it for. You're doing it because it's a nice thing.
Of course, yeah. You know,
I'm just saying.
So if you gave somebody an Omaha steak and they forgot to thank you.
I told you I spent part of the weekend doing my Omaha Steaks orders, and they're starting to arrive. I heard from Reno yesterday and several others. So
they're getting out there. And Tom knows nothing delivers comfort and joy quite like the unrivaled quality and taste of Omaha Steaks. Guaranteed perfection in every single bite. Right now, you can save on unforgettable gifts. 50% off site-wide. It's not too late. Go to omahasteaks.com. Score an extra $30 off with promo code BTS. Listen to what John out of Valley City, North Dakota has to say. He says, last night, I ordered my parents the Anytime Meal Kit. This is just one of the many thoughtfully curated gift packages put together by the experts at Omaha Steaks. This one includes Omaha Steaks Beef Bourguignon. Well, how do you pronounce that?
Beef bourguignon.
Bourguignon?
Not even close.
Bourguignon.
Bourguignon.
I believe it's beef Tom Bergeron.
Yes.
Very good.
Lasagna and shepherd's pie. They are in their 90s, his folks, and they don't want things, but they love it when I send them Omaha Steaks packages. I used the code BTS and received $30 off, which allowed me to send them an additional 12 quarter-pound burgers, essentially for free. They'll receive their order in Northern California on December 24th. How about that? Thank you, John. So what are you waiting for, I ask you? Get to omahasteaks.com. That's OMAHA steaks.com. Legendary steaks, mouth-watering desserts, and that beef burgabibas, which...
Bourguignon.
Oh, thank you, Bourguignon, yeah.
Oh, it's Ernest Borgnine.
Beef Ernest.
73 ounces. BT 73, of course.
Don't worry about BT 73, but do worry about BTS. That's the code that's going to get you $30 off. And don't forget, 50% off at omahasteaks.com. Minimum purchase may apply. That's omahasteaks.com.
It's a great way to give some gifts, and it can be done very quickly because I know, because I've done it. Coming up, we have...
history.
Yeah, well, we have... I'm trying to find something a little lighter in history. Some of the stuff's a little bit heavy. Oh, here we go. Now we're talking. Got some cool Rolling Stone stuff, et cetera, et cetera. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
This may take a while. Say, how'd it go, boss? He said he's heard worse. He says he's heard worse. He says he hears worse every morning.
Bob and Tom in the morning. Louisville's classic rock all day on 95.7 QMF. Please forgive us.
We have Donnie Baker and the Pork Pistols. Now, do you guys have a little tune you're going to play for us?
Yeah, we got a tune. This goes, since you was talking to Johnny Rutherford's from Michael and the Mechanics. This goes to Christy Lee. There's something about you.
Yeah.
There's something in the air tonight. Christy Lee's so fire-ass hot. This tape is dedicated to her from Donnie Baker and the Pork Pistols on Q95. I bet you're not wearing underwear tonight. Oh, Lord. And we pray there ain't hair under there tonight. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Chill of the night, if you don't wear undies, your booty's gonna get caught. Chill of the night, if you don't wear panties, your buddy
White snakes. White snake.
Ooh, Christy Lee. Ooh, better get with me. I just want to get close to you and set my pork sword free. And I just want to get close to you, 'cause 1 and 1 makes 3. It gets real cold, so you don't need planties, Christy Lee. You got Donnie and the chill the night, chill the night, chill the night. Q95 playing White Snake for Christy, and she's sitting in a puddle. And chill the night, chill the night, chill the night.
Donnie Baker and the Pork Pistols.
Bravo.
Joining us in the studio now, we have Dr. David Wolf, astronaut. And
he and Kirsty are making out, evidently.
Welcome back to Earth, sir.
Uh-huh. Oh, there
Hey,
he is.
David, how are you?
Thank you.
Dr. Wolf is wearing a NASA golf shirt. Very cool.
Of course he is.
Nah, you can get those at gift shop, Tom. That's no big thing.
Dr. Wolf, it's a great pleasure to see you, and glad you're back.
The Wolf Man!
Thank you, Tom. It's nice to be back on Earth.
So,
yeah, what'd you do on your summer vacation? Oh, really? You out of space, huh?
You win.
yeah, that is kind of a... You do have that kind of conversation trumper.
Uh-huh.
Well, we got back from the vineyard. What'd you do, Dr. Wolf? I was in outer space.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Pretty cool.
Took a few spacewalks. Added a piece or two to the International Space Station.
You added a whole porch, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Did some maintenance on the port solar array wing. Needed some new batteries.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm. Now, if you go to our website...
Why do you need a porch in space?
Well,
where are you going to sit?
Two of the guys.
Where are you going to sit and rock the next Big Bang?
Two of the guys smoke. So
yeah, you got to go outside. Hey! Don't light up in the space station. Get out there on the smoking porch.
This is why Bob's not an astronaut.
This is why David comes in here, so we can't make fun of
You
it.
can't smoke in space. I was thinking about that this morning.
Of course not.
Why we're not astronauts.
Could possibly, theoretically, couldn't they, an astronaut who smokes, couldn't they fill his helmet up with smoke so he could smoke?
I think it could. There probably is some technology which would permit.
There you go.
Yeah, but it still can't escape from the suit.
On a serious note,
And your clothes would really smell.
You guys are NASA launching again probably tomorrow.
Yes, I haven't heard this morning. We were on time as of last evening. Still, things going well.
The concern is that there's some thunderstorms may come in and delay the fueling.
Summer in Florida, it's tough to get off the pad, as we demonstrated.
you know.
Yeah, you did.
That was actually my first question. I wanted to know.
You have to get dressed each and every one of those times. How long does it take to get into the suit and everything ready for
launch? It's a pretty big ordeal. It takes 3 or 4 hours, from getting up and then out to the pad, and it's 2 million pounds of cryogenic oxygen and hydrogen. You get up on top of that, the countdown goes, and then it's a few hours to get out. It's a big deal, but it's harder on the cooks and the friends and the family. We go to work whether we go to space or go to Earth,
right?
But everyone else has traveled and they want to see a launch, and it's a lot of trouble to turn around.
Our guest is Dr. David Wolf, astronaut. If you go to our website on the left side, you'll see a photograph of Dr. Wolf. Did you take this one? Were you holding your hand out?
The long arm?
Is this you with your arm or one of your buddies taking?
Better. Nobody up there want to take a picture of you, Dave?
It looks like you're...
No, that's somebody shooting through the hatch when I'm getting ready to go out on a spacewalk. I'm in vacuum in there, ready to go out.
Okay.
And
if you click
through the window.
If you click there, we have a sort of a whole set of photos there, and you can see Dr. Wolf floating around in space. We'll talk about some of these when we come back.
I'm curious, how long does it take you to get into the spacesuit that you're going to use to do a walk?
The suit, you spend the day before checking it out like a spacecraft itself. The next morning, you spend 2 or 3 hours getting in before you get out through the hatch. About 3 hours.
Wow.
Don't you have a series of mirrors in your passenger car here at home where you can drive laying on your back? Isn't that just to make you feel comfortable?
Feel more comfortable upside down.
Wow.
Really fun talking to him. That interview's posted on the various spots on Bob and Tom's social media if you want to check it out. See what's going on with Mr. Foxworthy.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Josh Arnold, hello.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
Jess Hooker's here, playing the countertop keyboard.
Yeah, really
Very
nailing
nice.
it.
There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Christy had it. She said, I'm out of here.
She's out of here.
I don't blame her.
Evidently, Josh hates her, so that's what
Christy has a medical appointment. We're trying to see if the rabbit died.
Where did that come from?
They used to use rabbit cells.
Really?
I don't think they used the whole rabbit.
They didn't really kill the rabbit. It was
It was something they plucked an eye out.
Yeah, the urban legend was they would just shoot the rabbit up with the urine or something, and the rabbit would drop dead. Or
didn't the cosmetics industry shoot dye into rabbits' eyes?
They used to do a lot to rabbits.
That's where rabbit's feet came from.
Yeah.
The dead rabbits from the cosmetic industry.
That's right.
Oh, that's a lie.
But next time you wear lipstick, think about that.
Okay, but were the in the 50s era those raccoon hats that were so popular? Were those real?
Caps.
The
Most
coonskin
were, I would
caps?
have to assume you had your real and you had your fake.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, now,
what about the rabbit's foot on keychain?
All real.
That's what I thought.
This is what is the 18th of December.
A day I'll always remember.
Okay, now I'm going to play this for Hooker. Everyone else be quiet.
Oh, God.
Miss Hooker, please.
That's right. Name this band. That's right. Name this band.
It's bad stereo.
Chimpanzees.
Never mind. Go ahead. Chimpanzee.
Do you recognize this?
I do.
What is it?
It's the Pink Panther theme.
Oh, very good.
One of the classic pieces of music, I say.
Does your dog bite? No. I thought you said your dog didn't bite.
I heard in an interview Henry Mancini said that when he agreed to do the music for the Pink Panther, and this was what early 60s, I guess. He said, "Well,
If not mid 50s.
If I do it, I want a piece of the merchandise." And it was
the word merchandise wasn't even used there.
I don't believe it.
Because he thought there'd be little Panthers out there. And apparently he made more money on that than anything else in history.
Very cool.
You misheard something.
No, I didn't mishear it. If you have insulation, you have insulation on your little home, perhaps it's.
I don't care for the name Henry, and it's okay to call him Hank. I don't care for that.
Why?
I don't know. I don't like it. There's something going on there.
All right.
All right.
Chick.
Hank.
Remember the TV show Hank?
Son of a bitch.
You did it to yourself.
Yeah, I did. Who was in Hank, Tom?
No, it's a great show. There's an interesting novel about the actor who portrayed Hank, who was.
They wrote a novel about it.
Oh, yeah, it's a fascinating story. Actually, he was a closeted gay man, the actor, and he ended up in a part of a jewelry heist.
Teach you the definition of interest.
Okay. Okay, this is a good one. 1966, How the Grinch Stole Christmas airs for the first time on CBS.
Lost my mind.
I bet. Did you guys love it immediately?
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
I was 9 years old.
It's the greatest.
What the hell is this? And my favorite character? The dog.
Yeah.
It was
Real
so
funny.
great. Yeah. He's up there. He's riding on top of all the
And
presents.
isn't it a testament to the loyalty and friendliness of dogs?
Yep.
Even the Grinch had a dog.
Even the Grinch had a dog.
And he loved his dog.
Yes.
Sure did.
On this date in history, a star is born with Barbara Streisand and Chris Christopherson.
Watch closely now.
They remake this movie every 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
I think,
Seems like it, yeah.
Suffer through it again. Okay, we do have some important birthdays. Joseph Stalin.
Oh.
Inventor of the breakfast pastry.
Yeah. 1878.
A long pause.
There's pardon me while I'm boring. At least I announce I'm going to be boring. There's a great documentary on Netflix called, it's like 6 hours about the USSR and the bomb or something. And it's Russian history. And I guess Stalin was a bank robber and robbed banks and gave the money to Lenin. And that's how Stalin became important in the Communist Party in Russia.
That's one way to get in.
Yeah. Paid him off.
It's more subtle these days.
Yeah.
Now, going back to 1863, do you know who this is? Franz Ferdinand?
No, I don't.
There's a band, of course.
Yeah.
Didn't he start World War I?
Oh, I don't know.
When they shot him, right?
Yeah. Wasn't he kind of essentially the
Really?
impetus for that?
I'll have to look into it.
And a lot of bad things happened since then. Happy birthday to the great Steven Spielberg, film director. Made so many great movies.
He really, so many.
And we mentioned this earlier, Ray Liotta, who sadly is gone.
Rip.
Yeah.
Great actor. Goodfellas, one of the best movies.
Just watched it last weekend.
For the first time?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it was on. I had to watch it.
Ray Liotta started on Another World, an NBC soap opera. And I forget what his name was. It was like Tommy or Joey. It might have been Joey. He was somebody's son, and he was a ne'er-do-well.
He's terrific in a movie. Oh, what's it called?
Wild Thing.
Something Wild.
Yeah,
Wild.
You like that movie?
Well, it's great.
It's a great movie. You don't like that movie?
I don't.
Oh, you don't?
I tried really hard.
Gotcha.
It's got Jeff Daniels.
I like that one, too.
Okay.
And he's as sinister as anything in that.
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay.
I remember that's one of the few movies, the first time I watched it, I immediately watched it again. It was that.
I have trouble, knowing you as I know you now, I have trouble believing that.
That's true.
That you would ever do
Because he
anything.
didn't pay attention the first time.
Yeah, right, yeah.
He was on his phone the first time.
Turned out there was a cat and a dog on fire. I don't know.
I may have been jerking it to
You're a Melanie Griffith fan?
Melanie Griffith.
Okay.
I forgot. I just remember that she's great. A, she's great in that, and B,
Best topless scene with Melanie Griffith.
Oh,
Go.
Nobody's fooled.
Nobody's fooled.
One
Paul
of the
Newman.
greatest flashing scenes in all of cinema.
Absolutely no reason for it, but it's amazing.
Okay.
and it's a good movie too.
Yes.
Friend of the show, Ron White. Happy birthday, Ron. Born in 1956. Ron White. And is it true that Ron is off the bottle?
He is.
I think he is, and on the herb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
California soba.
We'll try to get him in here in the next couple months.
Okay.
Fine man.
Oh, good for him. And lastly, Katie Holmes, 1978. Baby mama to Mr. Cruz. This is the Bob and Tom Show.